Good morning, but it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, I forgot I was watching that. I was like, what is on my screen? And then I remembered, yeah, I was pirating fucking Heated Rivalry. Piss off, Fallout, why are you so loud? Oh, you can manage it directly on your phone. Just checking. Can I hear? Just checking. Alright, oh, that's perfect. While I'm setting up, so I was thinking about last stream, and I remembered that I got distracted midway through a thought, and because of where I got distracted at, it might come across like I was dissing somebody. So I just wanted to say that I was talking about, I think it was Vane doing that stream in high heels. I fucking love his shit. I follow him, I like his channel. It's all good. I just went off on a tangent. What I was trying to say was, I was actually really impressed, given it was his first time, how good he did on him. But I know that because I got distracted halfway through, it sounded like I was being like, yeah, no wonder he can't walk, like, he was doing it on the wrong... Nah, I'm just saying, like, I can't fucking walk on those things when I've got it on the wrong setting. So, the fact that he was doing so well when, like, it wasn't set up for walking like that, I'm not even fucking... Like, not surprised, I don't know if surprised is the word. Where am I? Well, it does seem to have saved after the thing. I forgot it crashed last time, fucking hell. Right, where am I? Oh my god, look, there's a teddy bear up there. How did I not notice the teddy bear? I don't think I can even get him. Oh, you can if you jump. I don't want to steal him, though. Rex, what are you doing? Is it Rex? Yeah, it's Rex. Forgot for a second what his fucking name was. Alright, fair. I think this is the place... Yeah, this is the place we've already been. So this would have been... before the door.
I'd wager that the army's sending elite units
Thank you.
right as we speak.
Thank you for just randomly starting a conversation with me, sir. Alright, so it's here last time. I'm gonna just save here, I think. Because we don't have a save file. What is my mouse doing? I think I need to, like, charge my mouse, honestly. Let's see if it will let me this time. Hey, we did a thing. I shouldn't be surprised that people are wearing so little clothes. It's a fucking bathhouse. But it did kind of slight jump scare, you know? Can we go in the water? Is that a thing? The water shouldn't be irradiated, right? I love that everyone's just wearing t-shirts. Valid. But I wanna... I need the glass pitcher for things. Fuck off. I can get karma back in other ways, I'll have you know. It's all good. But yeah, I'm also like... I'm trying to have a bit of a think about stuff at the moment. Because I don't like how... The thing is, it's not pessimism. It's really not. Because, like... Hello? Well, hello there, Snow Demon TV. That's a pretty... The double TV at the end, like TTV. That's pretty cool. Nice to have you.
Good day.
Hello, Mortimer. Can I... Hello, Mortimer, there you go.
Sir?
Do you have any work,
No,
Mortimer?
not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you have the stomach for it. Better look.
Thank you for the random mild insult, sir, but okay.
My, such a popular question.
But yeah,
I suppose it is only natural to see us and
'cause
wonder
I
what it
am-
is that makes us special.
people often say I'm
The
pessimistic,
white glove
and it's not that I'm
society has
pessimistic,
only
it's
just
that
made
I'm
itself known to the
kind of
public,
dark
course,
about shit.
But our pedigree was
Um,
established over generations.
Yeah, your
Were
pedigree
we
and all that
always
shit.
so refined?
You're not as posh as you
I'd be
think you are,
lying
mate.
if I said yes. But I
Hello.
always felt we were destined for a
It's
place
nice
at
to
the
have
top
you
of
here.
modern society.
I'm doing alright, how are you doing?
Here we are.
Also,
Not
what
everyone
Fallout
can
is
wear
your
the
favourite
finest
Fallout to
of
stream?
clothes, and
Because
even
this is the
find
first time I have
food
streaming
zombies.
Fallout, but I have
That's
played
just the
4 and
reality we live
76.
in.
And
But
I do
surely
quite
we
like
can agree that the
76,
most
and I know
tasteful,
most people hate it.
sophisticated people
And
are the
I know
most
that,
deserving.
but I love the
That's what
challenges.
the white glove
I do.
society
I
is all
just love
about.
having checklists to complete. So yeah, which one is your favourite?
Indeed.
Yeah, Mortimer. You didn't actually give me any useful information, mate, but that's alright. Can I just... This could go horribly wrong. Ah, okay. Why am I, like... I've only, like, not played this. There we go. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Alright, there's nothing actually useful in here. I mean, I could steal shit, but that's not what I'm coming in for. I was looking for secrets. I did not find secrets. No, thank you for that one. Ooh. Ooh, nice. So I do Fallout on Thursdays, and I do other games the rest of the week. But I'm hoping to finish the Tuesday game soon. I'm gonna do... I only do Fallout on Thursdays because I do want to play lots of different types of games to appeal to different types of people. Not that there's anything wrong with just doing Fallout. I love that you have a niche. But yeah. So... Yeah,
Good
hello,
day.
Chauncey. Chauncey is such a, like, pretentious rich person name. I'm looking for somebody.
Oh, well, it's a big hotel.
Um,
You should talk to Marjorie.
nah,
She's
I
in
do
charge,
PC.
and she can probably help you find anyone you might need.
I
She
don't
usually works
have
at the front of the
Xbox. I do
gourmand.
have
She
Switch,
likes
and
to
I'm
see how
working on
people
setting it
respond
up.
to it.
It's not a Switch
You can
2,
get to the
it's a Switch
gourmand
1.
from the lobby here.
But I
It's a big
do,
setup with the doors on the
I want to
first floor and
play
the eastern
Graveyard
side.
Keeper
Can't
on
miss it.
Switch, because vibes. Um, and maybe a couple of other things. But yeah, I'm probably going to do... I'm looking at horror games at the moment to replace the Tuesday game when I finished it. So that will be interesting. Why is everyone
Those are
wearing
all
a
members
mask,
of the White
Chauncey?
Glove Society. Our founder Marjorie gave us all a dress code.
Okay
There's only
then.
one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for
I
the
mean, that's not
masks,
true, but
I'm not allowed to tell
okay.
you. We're
You're
sworn
just
to
wearing
secrecy.
coattails, my guy. You're wearing evening
Actually,
dress.
that's
There
not
is
true.
better
That's
things
just
than
what we're
evening
supposed to
dress.
say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create. And the
You
way
haven't
they make
even,
it
like,
clear that
starched
we're
it.
different from everyone
So,
else.
I can dress better
But
than you
you
if I
didn't hear
wanted
that
to,
from
mate.
me.
I don't want to, though. Where's your
Man,
mask?
must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing. Farewell.
No, that's fair. Yeah, maybe. I mean, definitely, I know that that's possible on 76. It does depend on, like, locations in the world and servers and stuff. Isn't this just where I was before? Oh, so I just missed the door. Okay, fine.
I'd wager that the Army's sending elite units our way right as we
Okay.
speak.
Nobody cares where you think the army's sending elite units, mate. Requires a key. Does not require a key.
Right as we speak.
Yeah, what's up? You can ask whatever you want to ask. I don't always promise to answer, because, you know, saying you can ask whatever, then someone asks something, you know, out of pocket, but I'll consider it. I'll always consider it. Yay, we didn't get stuck this time. It's so fun when we don't get stuck. Oh, you're
Welcome
Marjorie.
to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
It does and it doesn't at the same time, Marjorie. But that is okay. I am looking for somebody,
This
Marjorie.
again? I thought this was all settled. I answered
No.
every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond
So you're
me.
talking about the
For the
VTuber
last
thing.
time, the White
So
Glove
I
Society has
I
me,
can't
and we'll
actually...
never
Can I do the
consume
thing?
human
I don't
flesh
think I can
for
do it while I'm
any
in
reason.
text, but I might
It's
be able
written
to.
in the charter.
But yeah, I don't think...
Now, didn't I
But
already
yeah,
tell
so
you
I
that we don't do that
use
sort of thing?
VTube
We
Studio,
do
I
not
believe it
engage
is.
in
I might be wrong on
cannibalism
that.
here under
But I
any
will be showing it later
circumstances.
because
Though we
I
have
have no end
always
screen,
been
so
the
you
White
do
Glove
see my
Society.
setup.
There was another time,
And
a
the
dark
model
time, when
is...
we
This
went
one's
by
a
a
custom
different
model,
name. But that's all
vaguely.
changed now.
And, well, it
We've
is.
evolved past such base
And...
impulses since settling into our new home.
So you've got
I've
to
seen to
import
it
the
that
files
gangsters are
in.
behind us.
Somebody's got to rig it, and then it links with my camera. So when I move, it moves. It also glitches the fuck out, apparently.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment?
It was worth
I
a test.
You'll kindly mind your tongue, or we shan't speak any further.
I don't know about Xbox though, because I've never streamed from Xbox.
There was an investigator who came through
But
here
yeah.
last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing
We're
during
looking
their
for a
stay
different
here.
person.
Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't? And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
We're not looking for her.
A man. Well, then this...
She's just like,
well,
somebody
this
else has
must
gone
be it.
missing.
Some of the
Shit.
disappearances in my
This is going to
hotel.
be a problem
What
later.
people
It is
say?
going to be a problem
I'm
later.
going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Alright.
Why, yes, I think so.
Oh, nice.
If
I will
he
go
hasn't
talk to the
checked out
investigator.
yet, that is. I had
Well,
Major
I'm
Domo
glad you think so.
offer him a complimentary
I do love
room
how,
for as long as it took for him to be satisfied.
like, I
You see, the
swear
Wildlife
and say
Society
some really
relates
fucked
the
up
very
shit,
picture
and it
of
doesn't matter, and people are
courtesy,
just like, you're cute,
even
and I'm
in
just
face
like,
of such
okay, fair.
impolite
Like,
accusations.
I used
We
to
have
deny the
nothing to hide
allegations. I'm
here.
not trying anymore. Goodbye, Marjorie.
Ta-ta.
So we are looking for an investigator. We're probably gonna have to go up to the rooms again. Hello.
Positively famished. You simply can't have that.
What do you
One
have?
finds better.
What do I even have is the question. I genuinely don't know. Alright. I need to go drop off those vault suits. I'm literally in the area where I can drop off the vault suits, so I don't know why I'm still holding on to it. Nice. It's always nice to have fellow gays and or LGBTQs in the area. Well, I guess in stream, but you know, same thing, potato potato. Especially in these times. That was a lot louder of a crack than I thought that was going to be, but it's alright. But yeah, no. What the fuck do I even have? I genuinely don't know. I need to do something. I never use magazines, and I should probably sell them. But I want to get my value up. I need to keep putting things into barter. I don't know why I don't. But, you know. What do you have is the question. I haven't even checked. Yeah, not much is the honest answer. But that's fine. Nice, I've got 3 glass pitchers now, which is actually pretty useful. I've got a recipe written down that I'm going to do. Nah, that's cool. Go have fun. I haven't played Fallout 4 in ages. No, I don't know why I'm looking at ammo. I never sell anything in ammo, that's fine. See ya. Goodbye, matey. Not while he's right there, but I will come back.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Yeah, they are. That's Fallout for you, unfortunately.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
You are an unnamed. The unnamed don't have much to say. Is it really Brahmin steak, though, is the question. In this place, you never know. I actually slept last night, and I don't know why I'm yawning. I didn't even go to bed that late. But yeah. The other thing is, I need to learn more about VTuber models and rigging and shit. Because
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
I don't care,
Things are
mate.
getting
But yeah, no, so I'm actually not. I mean, I do want to learn more about it. I mean, yeah, I'm disgruntled about some shit, but it is mostly on me. And with the stuff recently coming out about, you know, people talking shit about artists for no reason. Like, I'm not out here to harm anyone's business. I just want people to be aware of what they're getting into when they get into it. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And do I have some qualms? Yeah, but at the same time, when you're an adult and you're making a business deal, it is on you to ask the questions. And if you don't, then, well, miscommunications on both parties. I don't even know who I'm looking for, if I'm honest. They're all just travellers. You're a gambler, you're a traveller, you're a gambler. I've checked all these people last time, but I'm trying to find a certain dude. Gambler? Are you a gambler? Yes, you are. I already know that there's fuck all in your suitcases.
Hey,
And I don't want to go to the bathhouse again, so we're going to go back down and find another way. Why is my circulation so fucked up today? Do I have to start wearing the gloves again? I don't want to wear the gloves again. I hate wearing the gloves. I've got compression gloves that I have to wear sometimes, and I don't want to wear them, because it's just me being a baby about it. But if my hand keeps going numb, I am going to have to go dig them out. Oh fuck, no, that's the place I've literally just come from. Anyway, this is just the bathhouse. Is he going to be in the bathhouse? Oh, that's my companion. Hello? Nope. Still can't find the man I'm looking for. Although it's very progressive of them to have a mixed bathhouse. And you gotta respect that in an establishment, you know. I have done research into martial arts. I've found some of the ones available in my area, which is pretty cool. I just gotta decide what martial art I want to do. Because honestly, I wasn't expecting much options. I really wasn't. And so for them to actually have a lot of options, I don't know what to do with this information now, so I've got to work it out. So my options appear to be, I believe it's Taekwondo or Choi-Kwando, which is one I haven't heard of before. It's apparently a mix of Taekwondo and yoga, which is a combination I wasn't expecting, if I'm honest.
unleash their best men against us.
But yeah. So you're not even, are you even holding that? You're kind of just pinning it. There's no way that that would work. No way, especially not when you've got the weighted end down there. How is that staying? That should not be staying. Sir. Anyway. Oh yeah, my stuff is back. I'm going to go, I think this is the vault, right? Is this the vault? I don't know, I'm probably wrong. Hello, sir. Nope, that's the tops. Because that's the lucky 38, but I can't fucking find a way in. Vault 21 is over there. I still need to find, I should probably look it up how to get into the lucky 38. Because I could have avoided the previous thing if I just found a way in. And that's on me. But hey, let's at least drop off the vault suits while we're here. It's a very useful thing to do. This is not... Oh, yeah, no, I am correct. We are here. Nice. Hello.
Well, if it isn't the Vault Explorer himself.
I have some suits for you.
All right.
Ease.
Oh, that makes...
Thank you. Well, that's all good. At least I got them out of my inventory, which is nice. This is just the NCR, so... Do I gotta, like, talk to one of the robots, maybe? Is that it? I mean, I think I tried that before.
Our victory at Nelson's a worthy story to tell.
Well, it's also on the other side, so we're gonna go over here and find out.
I'm glad to see
I
You.
do not care, mate. It's literally been here the entire time. God damn. Fine.
Well, howdy, partner.
Hello. Thank
I
you,
see you
Victor.
brought some friends.
I will head by myself.
Come back soon now.
Why couldn't Caesar's Legion do that? Why did I have to, like, manually do that shit myself? But that is all good. But yeah, I need to learn how to... Oh yeah, speaking of that. Wait, I can just take... Alright, fair. Like, if I can just do that, why not? Is my brightness... Yeah, I knew my brightness was down again. Every single time. Because I literally can't use the PC on full brightness when I'm not gaming. Even when I'm gaming, it's a little bit too bright. But I need to be able to see the game. But, yeah, when I'm, like, using the internet or whatever, I have to turn the brightness way down, otherwise it physically hurts. But, that's life, isn't it? You gotta just accommodate for what you can accommodate for. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Oh, I didn't know a buffalo gold seed was that big. I will totally be taking that Nuka-Cola, thank you very much. Oh, nice. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but it's not marked, so I'm taking it. And if House wants to get mad at me later, he can bloody well do that. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. But I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Mm-hmm. 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 Some sunny day. I love that everything levitates when you pick anything up. It's just a nice little charm from some of the older games. You know? Sometimes it can be a bit sad when they take that stuff out. Just checking I don't need... No, I need surgical tubing. To make purified water. I hate this carpet, I really do. It always messes with your head when you're trying to like climb stairs or whatever. Okay, how did I get... Oh, there's a stool, and I've somehow used the stool to climb up. Because that makes sense. Ooh, glass pitcher. I need that, thank you. Yes, I'm taking the golden gloves. And the boxing times. Should I just be taking shit? Probably not. Am I going to get in trouble for it? Probably. But I can just go back to a previous save. Which I should have done when I entered, but fuck it, I can just get myself killed. And then I should reload at the nearest open door. So fuck it, I know that House is watching me. And he's probably going to say some shit about me being a looty bastard, but... Mark it as stealing then, you know? I wouldn't take it if you marked it as stealing.
Enjoy all the Vegas Strip has to offer.
See? I'm just doing what you told me to do. I'm enjoying all the Vegas Strip has to offer. Which should include helping myself to shit. Because House didn't say I couldn't. I thought that was a sofa. It's not, it's a flight of stairs. This is what I mean about the carpet. It's very confusing. And why do they always have that in movie theatres? I know it's probably to hide stains or something. But really, it's concerning a lot of the time. It really is. What is the point of having a little, like, cut through? Like, it does seem a bit strange. But it's alright. My hand keeps going dead. Both of my hands are pretty much dead right now. I am up and I am over. Ashtrays, I will have the vodka, thank you. I don't care about cigarettes, I will have the vodka. And I will have the beer, because it sells well. I will definitely be having the glass pitchers, thank you very much. And that's just bottles. But buffalo gourd seeds are useful. Alright, what if I just... There we go. Get to the junk. Do I have... I forget they don't have junk in this, they just have misc. Some sunny day. Do they even weigh anything? They do weigh something, okay. I don't care about stuff that adds weight but doesn't add value. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know where. I will have the whiskey. I don't need the bottles, but I will take the beer. Like, am I gonna win against Mr. House without my companions? No. But I'm also not trying to fight him this time around. This is just a recon thing. And if I die, I die. My game is definitely glitchy. I should be concerned about that from my PC health standard. I won't. I should. But it'll be okay. Well, I probably won't, but meh. Some sunny day. 'Cause now I'm slow boy. I love how, like, the beers are never empty beers, they're just beers.
Be advised, visitors will be held responsible for the behavior of any robots accompanying them.
That's valid, that's a good thing to know about. Thank you for actually telling me that. I don't have any robots on me, though. Hello, Victor.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to come you to the high roller suite.
Very
You
nice of
bring
him.
friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just
That's
bear in
nice.
mind, you're the only one gets to see the
That's
boss.
fine.
Any friends you got, they can wait.
It's still
Sweet.
nice of you to accommodate them,
Enjoy
sir.
the date,
But, you know,
partner.
eh.
They're plenty fancy.
Ooh. There's a cocktail lounge? Where the fuck am I? I assume none of these, because... I'm interested in the cocktail lounge. I want to find out. I do. Also, I should probably put rules in place saying that people can't say, oh yeah, I'm going to go stream, because I know that a lot of people say that to, like, not do that in streams. Because it's like advertising or whatever. But, you know. I should. I'm not going to. I don't have enough people yet to actually genuinely be concerned about that. And like, and I'm not saying this to diss on other people, but if people want to leave to go watch somebody else, I'm not about to stop them. Because the whole point of streaming is to keep an audience, and that is not me dissing other creators. Like, you run your stream how you want to run your stream. And especially if people are doing it in a certain way, where it is very clear they're attempting to undermine you, that's fucked up. But I don't think in this situation it's that, so... meh. That's why I'm a bit, like, it's fine. If it was an, oh my god girl, like, I'm gonna go do my stream, which is like so much better and you should totally come watch me, I'm gonna take issue with it. But, you know, if it's just, hey, I'm a go, I need to go stream, that's fine, you know? It's how we make streamer friends, I guess. But, again, I'm still learning shit, so I will probably change my mind on that later, and I am not a paragon of how to, like, understand shit. and how to do things. So you do shit your way and are fully in your right to tell me to go fuck myself, you know? Because that's how the world works. And that's true with anything. But yeah, so I do this thing, and it bothers me that I can't be seen, and I do need to learn, I need to like work out how to toggle shit. Not that I have anything to toggle right now, but you get me. Because every single day when I sign off on when I sign off on Twitch, that is how we say things. I salute. I don't know why. It's not a proper salute. It's like two fingers, and then like a little kind of sign off thing. But it just feels right to me, and I want to get a toggle for that, so that my character can do it too. Because it just feels important. It feels very me. And I know, given the current times, I should try and break away from military shit, because, you know, the military's bullshit. It really is. And, you know, I'm not aspiring to be in the military, I fucking hate them. But in a way, that's kind of why I'm doing it. It's me mocking the military, in a way. Am I probably going to get in trouble for that one day? Meh. They can try. I don't care. But yeah, the military's been a part of my entire existence, my entire life. I exist because of the military. So, to me, like, I don't know. I just feel right mocking them a little bit. It just makes me feel happy. Wait, are these pinball machines on the counter? That's ingenious. Horrific, but like ingeniously evil, you know? You gotta respect the evil grind. You really do. Like, fuck gambling, but... Ah, there we go. Hello, Victor. Hello, Jane. Oh, does everybody have name here? Have names here. Hello. Oh shit, this is where Mr. House is.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
So, it's the other one then. I will come back. It's the presidential suite. That's where I'm trying to go. I would have thought he would have been in the presidential suite, but apparently if not, just a plate there on the sideboard for some reason. Oh, this is kind of nice. That's a fancy bathroom. This is way fancier than is necessary. Okay, just throw everything off, I guess. What is it with the buffalo gourd seeds is my question. Why are they everywhere in this place? Like, what is it about the buffalo gourd seeds, honestly? And why are they just scattered all over the shop? Also, why does toilet water not give me any rads is another question. Why are there two of them? Like, why? You know, like, that gives me 2 HP, 0 rads. Which I feel like is questionable. I feel like it should be questionable at the very least. What's this gonna be? Oh, is this like a study? That's fancy. Very nice. The president really does get everything, I guess. Little private safe. Loads of Nuka-Colas everywhere because we've got to stick to branding. Again with the irons. Why do we have 2 irons? We have no need of 2 irons. Irons? Irons? I don't know. You can choose to say that word however you want. You can choose to say anything however you want. No one can really stop you. That's a really fancy pillow, just out of nowhere. Why a basketball? Sometimes you just got to question. Why? 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 Hello, Victor. Don't mind me, I'm just exploring. It is well within my right to do so, sir. We've got... oh, a fancy playroom. Alright. And it's just a playroom for adults. You can't tell me that this is not just a playroom. Oh, but it's a man cave. No, it's just a playroom. It's the exact same as having a nursery. It's just nurseries are for children. or playrooms, or whatever you call them. And man caves are for adults. Or craft rooms, or whatever. Can I not pick these up? Are the chips just there? Fine. What the fuck is Jake Juice? Well, they can move. So, but I can't pick them up apparently. Fine. I am slow because I have taken all of the things. Most of it bottles. Thank you for that. Door. Hello. Rude. Smacked in the face by a door. I ask you. Oh, nice. I will have these. Thank you very much. My family has a hot plate. Like not the family I'm currently living with. But, yeah. Honestly, I never really understood what a hot plate was for. But they have like a big one. And then if somebody's not eating, or like, for instance, you cook something, but you're not going to eat it right now, you pop it on the hot plate. And I think that's kind of cool. Hello. Howdy to yourself. It is very nice to have you. We are exploring to see what Mr. House has given us, because we have been put in the presidential suite, which is a lot bigger than I expected, honestly. But yeah, we've got a kitchen, we've got a double bathroom, which is a bit confusing, but, you know, each to their own. Apparently rich people have got to have a bathroom within a bathroom. Also just getting loads of free shit. Which House is probably going to yell at me for later, but meh. His problem. Should have marked it as stealing. I'm so overweight right now on carry weight. True. But still, you don't want me taking it, mark it as stealing. But it isn't, so it's mine now. Because I have no qualms about being a filthy, filthy loot goblin.
Where to, partner?
Hello. Okay. So I guess we are gonna go to see House now. I'm gonna go this way first, because I can, and why not? And if someone stops me, they stop me, but meh. Can I go through the curtains, is the question. I can. Nice. Although, why have curtains instead of doors is my question. You know? But anyway, how are you doing today, Vagabond Father? It does feel like a church thing. Oh shit, hello. Wasn't expecting to see you lot around here, but fine. That's a really strange position for a bed. You know? Why does it have no, like, backing at all? Pop it against a wall or something, but why just floating like that? It is strange. I'm gonna sell this shit. Yeah, I'm carrying too much. I always am. I do love the little branded guys. I probably shouldn't. Like, it is... Well, the whole point of Fallout is blatant capitalism. That's why it's so fun. Because we just get to enjoy seeing how just absurd blatant capitalism is without having to live through it. Because it takes the fun out of it. I am glad to hear you are doing well. That is a massive amount of cigarettes. That's like a year's worth. It's probably not a year's worth given how much some people smoke, but it should be at least a year's worth. Because I know how much are in those things. Isn't it like 100 in a carton or something? Probably more than that, to be honest. At least in a carton that size. Some sunny day. Why are we fighting now? I'm trying to open a desk, not fight somebody. There we go. Put it away. There we go. Lovely. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. But I know we'll meet again. Some sunny day. Yeah. And I think that's more concerning, honestly. Like, you should not be going through that many cigarettes in that short amount of time. Scar tissue, like, stops you being able to breathe properly. It's terrifying. Like, I've got scar tissue from COVID and shit, and my lungs are not what they used to be, and I can't imagine doing that to yourself willingly. But, yeah, I guess everyone has a different reason for starting. Some people don't even know the harm it does because of propaganda and shit, but yeah, alright, Mr. House, I'll talk to you.
meet in person, finally,
Yeah, I couldn't find the door, alright?
You did well at the fort.
It was two very tiny door handles, it was hard to find.
You've come to deliver the platinum chip.
I am unsure first. I have questions.
I'll be happy to satisfy your every Fine. Give me the chip and I'll pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated.
Should I give him the chip?
How's that?
I kind of don't want to. If I give the chip to Yes Man, is that gonna do something? Should I give it to Mr. House? I don't even care about the 1,000 caps. I don't know. I could. I mean, I don't hate Mr. House. Yeah. It's more why they start that confuses me. I mean, I know that a lot of the kids in my secondary school starting to smoke because of just how fucked up school was and how stressed they were. But, you know, I just used straws because it's the breathing action that helps, not the smoke itself. But that's because I knew how dangerous they were, and I know what it's like to not be able to breathe. When you don't know what it's like to not be able to breathe, you don't take it as seriously, I don't think. But I don't know. Because, like, I've had asthma my whole life. You know, I know what it's like to have an asthma attack. I know what it's like to not be able to get your breath, to wonder if you're going to die. And, you know, I don't understand willingly doing something that will cause that one day, but I guess people don't think about it. Like, when people drink and drive, they don't think they're going to get hit. They think that, oh, I'll be different, I'll be fine. And I don't understand that, but, you know, I don't understand a lot of things. Like, I found out, have you heard of the uncanny valley? It's when something looks human but not quite, and it freaks people out because their mind, like, it's supposed to be able to, it's something about corpses or whatever. I researched it like a decade ago because I was curious. But the uncanny valley doesn't affect me. Not in the same way other people do. Like, it just doesn't get me that way. Because I was curious about why people got freaked out whenever I wore a mask. And I'm not talking a COVID mask, I'm talking like a carnival mask. Because I love them. I love masks, I love puppets, all of that shit. And people would get freaked out and they would hate it when I wore a mask. And I was like, why? Like, why is this bothering people? So I looked it up. And I don't get it. But I think it's because people, specifically non-autistics, and I think also non-ADHD people, and also probably just neurotypicals in general. I'm not sure about other, you know, neurotypes. But, they need to be able to read facial expressions to understand people's intent. And so, when someone's wearing clown makeup or a mask that covers or obscures facial expressions, it scares them. Because they can't read it, it sends them fear signals, and that's why they feel uncomfortable around those things. But I don't use facial expressions to tell intent. I can't fucking tell shit when it comes to facial expressions. I read intent based on sound and body language. It's the sound of someone's breathing and how they walk and how they move. It's the little things like that. Because facial expressions don't matter to me. They never have. I had to learn how to do them. And it's the same with like Uncanny Valley. But it's also interesting how much of the Uncanny Valley actually excludes disabled people. You know, because, oh, but the eyes are slightly off, the fingers are slightly off. Yeah, disabled people exist, you know? Like, people get freaked out when people wear prosthetic eyes that aren't lifelike, that aren't, like, based on what eyes they would have had. And it's because of Uncanny Valley, I'm pretty sure. Or they get freaked out by people who have missing limbs or extra digits because their brain's like, that's not what my brain thinks a human's supposed to look like. And I just find it interesting because it's never bothered me. Like, it's never freaked me out or given me a fear response. I think it's cool as hell. But yeah, mascots. I don't get bothered by mascots, which is probably why I'm a furry, because I just think fursuits are neat. I still don't know what the fuck to do about this guy. I'm gonna mull it. But, I'm talking about Mr. House. But yeah, no, and I just find it interesting. It's also why I got so fascinated with horror, because horror tells you so much about the people ingesting and writing it, you know? Like, you can map society's fears based on what horror is currently the most popular, which is why epidemic horror became so prevalent and zombie horror became so prevalent during COVID. And it's why now, but like before and after, there's a lot of invasion or doppelganger horror. But yeah, it is interesting. It's like werewolves speak to people's fear of corruption and the beast within. Vampires are a religious thing, but it's also a fear of, again, it's contamination, it's a fear of death, a fear of undeath, a fear of the unknown, of the darkness, it's stuff like that. I would do media studies, but I don't see what I can do with that, you know? I don't want to go into the film industry, so I don't see why doing media studies would help me. I'm gonna see if he gets angry about this.
Delivery of the
He's just like, yeah, this wasn't a choice.
I invite you to think carefully about what
God
you
damn it.
do next. Standing alone before me, surrounded by my heavily armed Securitron
Don't
guards.
threaten me. True.
By the time I was 30 years old, I was a billionaire 30
Oh,
times over.
I'm like,
I founded
fancy
and
as
ran a
fuck.
vast
I'm not 30
economic
years old yet,
empire.
man.
Do you really think I'm
Also,
going to
that's
let
not
an
impressive.
upstart come into my home and ransom my property to me? I spent
I
2
didn't say that.
centuries searching for the platinum chip. It's my invention,
I
my property,
I just said I'm
mine.
gonna hold on to
Now
it while I
be a
think
good
about some shit.
courier and deliver it.
I don't want to anymore. Am I gonna die? Most certainly. But fuck it, I want to die at
You
least once.
needn't be afraid of me. It's my Securitrons that are going to kill you.
That's such a bullshit thing. Oh yeah, even though I'm the one who fucking programmed them. Do I want to do... Oh, I could do pulse grenades. Nice. Yeah.
Hitting target.
Can I not? There we go. I'm gonna die, and I don't really care. Agility does not matter right now. Did I ingest it? Did I not ingest it? The fuck does Jake Juice do? Oh, that's useless. Action points 15. That doesn't help me right now. Ghost sights. That doesn't help me either. Int 1. Does that actually affect me right now? I'm genuinely curious about what I've got. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. Yeah, no. I think that's where I heard of it before, but I hadn't heard of it in this game, which is why I was a bit confused. Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking some medics. Why have I never done that before? I don't want to take... Oh, is that the damage I inflict or the damage I take? Because that is a very different thing depending on the answer. I don't really care about regenerating AP. I don't care about weapon spread. I'm not using a spread weapon. Yeah, and I'll do some sunset sarsaparilla. Let's see what I can do. This is terrifying right now. I really should up my Oh, look at that. My health is actually not too bad right now. Oh, fuck off, mate. How do I... Haha! Haha! I can do a thing. Okay. Can I, like, specifically target? Yeah, there we go. E? This does fucking nothing. Okay. Like, that did not help me in the slightest. This is why I know I should put more into using VATs. I need to take some more aid. Right, what have I got? I'll take another one of these. I'm gonna take some more medics. Oh yeah, what does Mentats do? Mentats doesn't have a negative. Okay, it's not helpful right now though. Yeah, I know. Oh, fuck off. Become addicted. Fuck off with your addicted to drugs bullshit. No, I'm just trying to take the arm off so he can't shoot at me. Oh fuck, I don't have any ammo. Right, what have I got at left? I'll do some plasma grenades. Oh, that works. Like, yeah, that will do me, actually. What the fuck else have I got? I'm just gonna do a caravan shotgun. Well, I'm not being shot at anymore, so that's something. Some sunny day. Calm down here, Victor, you piece of shit. Come on, Victor. Can you not do stairs, buddy? Is that the problem? You stuck up stairs. This is helpful. Why is the shotgun better than the laser pistol? Like, I'm sorry, but it should be better to shoot a robot with a laser pistol than a fucking shotgun. But if it's a fish in a barrel situation, I'm not complaining. Like, why would I complain about basically being handed a good win? We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, yet I know we'll meet again, some sunny day. Hello, old boys. You gonna come out and let me shoot ya? Also, oh, they just can't find me, is that it? Really? Are you even looking for me?
Still searching. Targeting.
I don't even care about this. I will not complain about the robots glitching. Are they not even... Fine. Yeah, no, that's true. That is a big difference between the two. Like, seriously, it's telling me... Are they downstairs? Is that it? Is there just more of them downstairs? Are these guys not even... Fine. Be boring about it then. Because I feel like you are saying something, mate. I also love that I can take a chunk out the wall. It does make me happy when games let me do that. Because it lets me feel like I'm actually doing something.
Still searching.
We'll meet again. I don't know why this song is in my head today. I genuinely do not understand. Like, can I go... Why is there a terminal randomly on the wall? Is this a hidden door? Open. Yes. Well. I'm just gonna get ready with a pulse grenade. Because they work so fucking well. That's useless. Why do I have, like... Okay. I will not complain about this. I should get more pulse grenades, honestly. They're very useful against robots. But yeah. I probably shouldn't be taking the scrap metal because I never have a use for scrap metal. But I don't think I care, is the problem. Like, you know, very valid question. Do I care about being over encumbered? I thought this would be harder. I really did. Okay. So that does nothing, alright. Also, if you're gonna have an antechamber, can you at least hide the terminal that lets me open the antechamber? And have, like, literally any... Like, it's just like, oh yeah, you're not the person we're allowed to open to. Can I open anyway? You maybe don't want to do that. You know, have you considered that? Yeah, of course I want to go to the control room. Should I kill House? I don't know. Like, I'm not even here to kill House is the thing. I wasn't here to kill House, but he's being a dick and I hate him. Like, I just wanted to explore my options. Yes, I don't give a shit. Hello.
Why have you done this?
Like, dude, accept death at this point.
So much good undone.
I just don't like you.
To let personalities derail future of
I don't want... true. I should have picked up a golf club. You won't be able to control anything.
Don't disable cerebral.
Like, I'm not gonna kill him.
I'd rather be killed.
Like, no, I'm fine to just... Like, I'll put you back online later. I'll just put you in a timeout for now. How do I even do this? Like, what is the fucking point to all of this? But yeah, I don't know. Disable. Yep. I haven't killed him, but I've disabled him. You can go back in your box now. Oh, am I not even allowed to put him back in the box? Fine. Fine. I can come back and kill him later. But one rich man should not be allowed to control everything. And I'm not giving it to fucking Caesar or the NCR either. I'm going back to Yes Man. I just don't like him. And the only thing he could have done to avoid this is just not been a dickhead. Oh, fair. I mean, that doesn't make much sense, but alright. I guess it's something to do with, contaminants or whatever. But if it's just cerebral interface, then, yeah. But I'm sorry, no man who has that view on the world should be allowed to control fucking anything. Which, meh. Is it probably a bad idea? Yeah. But technically, I haven't saved yet. And also, in fact, what I'm going to do... That's my last one. I'm just going to save the second one, so I can go back if I need to. Meh. I'm going to keep that first save, in case I want to undo it, and I do want to give them the chip. Because that's the great thing about video games. You get to test shit out and find out. But yeah, I also thought this was going to be a harder fight. But, meh. But yeah, he's too conceited for his own good. The NCR is not much better. Casino is, I believe, where I want to go.
Engaging target. Zeus is discouraged. Our operation.
Okay, I forgot I was going to have to fight these guys too.
Acceptable behavior has been noted.
Yeah. That's the thing, I'm sorry.
Acceptable behavior
It's just... I love how he's not even shooting at me. Does this mean that everything on the strip is going to be hostile to me now? Probably. I don't know if I care, though. But yeah, I'm going back to Yes Man. Oh, that was a nice final shot. Alright. Is that all of them, or are there more? Yeah, we'll find out. Because it's not like they can be quiet. They'll tell me if there's more of them. Why do they use 9mm rounds is my question. Like, you'd think a Securitron would have better rounds. But I guess there's no accounting for taste. Nice. Well, so far it should be alright. No one's outright hostiling me. So... Hello, Rex. Oh, nice. I love that.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Yep. Why do you want to know?
Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there.
How did that get out so quickly is my question.
And we were wondering if you could
Yeah,
help us.
9mm is cheap,
It's not
but
too much trouble, of course.
I don't actually know shit about guns. How did you get enough
This
money
is
to enter the
important
strip
enough
is
to
my
the
question.
followers That we scraped together the caps required for the credit check.
I also think
And
that's
I'm
bullshit.
staying at Vault 21, which is pretty cheap for the strip anyway.
What does it
Oh,
involve?
great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's
Oh yeah,
technology.
help yourself. Go
How he
in there.
stays
I don't give a
alive.
shit.
Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
Why do you care about how he stayed alive? I think that technology should probably just stay where it is. Because he was alive, but, like, he can't come out the box. Like, he can't come out the box at all. So, it's not... I mean... These things are kind of more complicated than you think. Because, like... Yes, would it give somebody with a disability a chance at living a life? True. However, is it actually going to be used like that, or is it going to be used to keep rich people alive? And also, you know full well they're not actually going to help people, and it's not going to give anyone physio, it's not going to help with muscle growth or muscle retention or any of that shit. So, I don't know, it just feels very Matrixy.
Right.
Yep.
We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay
Why?
alive for all these years.
Why is my
It could be
question?
of great benefit to the people we try to
See,
help.
that is a
Many of
valid
them
reason.
suffer from hard to diagnose illnesses.
But don't do it the same way. I'm not gonna... Fuck off. Yeah.
Really? Oh. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You
Do I
might
have to
have
go
to
back in and
manually
do it?
remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble.
Alright.
Good luck.
I guess we're going back then. Nice. Is that it? Is it 2 shots around? Fine, that's useless, but alright. I'm gonna just check data. Quests. Yep. Fuck Caesar, I'm not going back to him. Question is it over there? Is this where I'm going? Yes. We'll find out. But yeah, no. I mean, in the Fallout, generally. Yeah, no, that is true. I forget that sometimes. I think it's just, I'm so used... I just don't see the point of putting the amount of rounds then, if that's the point, you know? Just tell me how many I have in total, rather than how many I have in the barrel, because at that point... What is the purpose? I think I'm supposed to go in the one below, I guess. Who knows? Oh, fuck off with this. I'm just gonna cold turkey it. Is it here? Is this? Is this how I do the thing that they want me to do? No. Because it looks like you're telling me to go this way. I think they just want me to go to the house suite and then do it that way. No? Okay. Tab. Local map. So it is here somewhere. Okay, so it is up the stairs. Alright. Thank you, actually, that's very helpful. I'm always down to some backseat gaming because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on a regular basis. So yeah. I do just find it slightly amusing though. But yeah, I'm happy for them to use it to like actually help people as long as they make some tweaks. You know, you want to have something in there that helps move the patient's legs. Because they're going to get bed sores and shit. And like that's just going to be uncomfortable. So yeah, like you've got to think about not just are they alive, but quality of life. Oh, there is a terminal up here. Nice. Although, why is there a terminal up here is more the question. But, who gives a shit? Bug. I didn't even have to pick it. Yay. Right. See, and this actually helps people, Mr. House, rather than hoarding shit. This is the thing, rich people always think they're helping, and it's just like, if you actually gave a shit, you would actually help people more. Because you can, but you don't want to. You do the bare minimum so people still think you're half decent. And not even half, like, not even good, just half decent. Just not bad, and that's not anything, really. But yeah, thank you, I have bugged the thing. We will be on our way now, which is very exciting. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to mention. I started mentioning it a while ago, and then I got distracted because unmedicated ADHD. But my parents have been working a lot recently, which means that I have basically been home alone, like, all the time. I'm talking, like, not getting home till, like, 8. I had the house to myself all weekend, that kind of shit. And when they do that, they feel bad. So, I have been told that apparently the capture card that I need to stream from my Switch may or may not be on its way to me now.
Have you been able to bug Mr. House's...
Yeah.
It looks like we've started getting reports from the
Nice.
tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this.
As long as you use it for good
Oh,
reasons.
what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it! I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks...
Can you just go in? Like, I can just prop the door open for you. You are aware of that fact. Can I give you shit? I forgot I have 44 Sunset Sarsaparillas. That is a concerning amount of Sunset Sarsaparilla. But alright. Oh, I got another jumpsuit. Wait, does she not take the utility jumpsuits? Why not? Oh, shut up, Veronica. But hey, I do want to go sell some stuff though. So I think it's time to get out the strip. Although, I need to work out where Benny's place is, right? Oh, where was Benny's? Benny's place was through here, wasn't it? So we need to go speak to, Yes Man. I should probably activate the quest for him. Beyond Beef. No. I mean, I never said I would ignore White Glove Society. I probably will. There we go, that's the one I want to do.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door all
Oh,
night.
nice, he's not attacking me. That's lovely.
What? I try to be frank and
I think it's the tops that we have to go into, right? I do think it's the tops. So we're going to find out. And also they're going to take a load of my shit, and I'm going to be able to sell the rest, hopefully. That they don't take off me, which will be lovely. Wait, can I actually get shit? Oh shit, they give me things. Huh, I never expected that to actually happen. Who puts a whole Sunset Sarsaparilla in the trash? Personally, not my vibe, but I guess people just throw things away these days. But yeah, I've been working on my graphics tablet as well. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I am still not very good and still learning what the buttons do, but I might be able to do some art streams soon. I need to port across the model I've been working on so that I can open it on my computer instead of my iPad, so that I can actually use more layers and also have better resolution.
Hey, fella.
There you go.
Oh, and a friend.
I love how he's just like, if you find shit, don't tell me. Fair.
Have a good.
Goodbye. Yep, we're in the right place. Nope, I am still over encumbered. Lovely.
I got a pal. Says the Legion's calling in their 18-karat big leaguers. We're talking the boys from Arizona, baby.
Okay. Thank you for that information, I think. That's certainly something. I don't think these guys actually have like the ability to sell. But yeah, I need to remember where the fuck I think it's through here. It is through here, right? Yeah, we'll find out. But I do need to work out where his place is, because I need to go back to his room. It's the penthouse suite, isn't it? So would it just be the first? No, it's the lifts. That's where we need to go, I think.
This place is the bee's
I'm probably wrong.
Sounds like Mr. House is in some kind of trouble.
No, or is it? I know it's not the penthouse suite. It's the one on the regular floor, I think. We'll work it out. But it's all good. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm working on that. I've got myself an editing software. So I am going to start trying to make shorts so that I can upload some shorts. I think this is the right way. I also love that we can't go to any of the other floors. It's just the 13th. It's like 13th will get fucked. Like, okay. 13th it is then. But yeah, I think Yes Man is through here. We will find out. Like, I'm not as active today, and I know that. I could put some more energy into it. I should probably work on that, but meh. I am sleepy. Well, not sleepy, I'm just tired. But isn't it kind of the same thing? Ah, yep, here it is. Yes, man. We have found our boy. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of thinking and shit. Is Yes Man gone? Where the fuck did you go, buddy boy? Okay. Oi, where is Yes Man? Oh, this is unhelpful. Okay, I can't even get to the sub-basement apparently. Was I supposed to have... No, because Benny didn't have shit on him. Because I did rob his body. Where is Yes Man? This boy. Just fucking pissing off somewhere. You were supposed to be here. Am I gonna have to wiki how where Yes Man has gone? I'm gonna chain that robot somewhere. Because you can't just piss off, mate. Can I use either of these terminals? No. Okay. Nope. Okay, this is wonderful. And totally not mildly aggravating. Yes, man, where the fuck are you? It's telling me to be right here. Look at that. It is telling me I'm exactly where I need to be, so where is he? Hmm? Where is my overly enthusiastic robot man? Fine, we're gonna follow the little line, I guess. And hopefully we're gonna find a robot boy. Ole, ole, ole. No, we're not doing fucking football chants either, brain. That's not an appropriate, like, replacement for whatever the fuck you were doing before. We're going this way now. We are attempting to find a robot. I need to stop sitting like a shrimp. I sit like a shrimp when I'm gaming. Yeah, that would make sense, honestly. I should probably go and actually see that. If I've walked past him, I'm gonna be so annoyed at my own brain. Also, I've been trying to reprogram my brain, because when my mental health isn't very good, I know that I'm prone to, like, saying some pretty uncool shit, and I'm trying to replace it with actually creative and less offensive insults. Well, not offensive, but less not cool insults, if you get me. Like, telling people to go step on a Lego instead of, like, wishing death on people. You know? My favourite one is one that I got from Cafe Latte, which is, I'm gonna curse you so every night when you go to sleep, spiders are gonna crawl inside your anus. Like, that is such a beautiful insult, I'm sorry. Like, what do you mean? Is that Yes Man? Dude. How did you even get out here?
Oh, hi again.
Hi.
Can I help you with some?
I'm ready for you to
Mr.
join
House
me.
is out of the picture and you have the plat.
Yeah. Back we go then. Because this isn't, you know, gonna be a problem or whatever. I probably should check out Gamora, but I am mildly terrified of what I'm gonna find in Gamora. Not from like a personal standpoint, but from a monetization standpoint. Not that I have any, but like I also don't want to get kicked off Twitch or whatever. Not that I think a game would do that, but I wouldn't put it past Twitch to get upset about whatever's in there. Although, I mean, I guess people can play GTA, and that has strippers in it, so meh. But we will find out at some point. I still don't understand building a wall halfway through a casino. Nice. Oh, I got another Patriots cookbook. That's a useful one. I probably should have used a book to get more bartering power with Mr. House, but I wasn't actually going to give it to him because I don't like him. So it doesn't exactly matter. But yeah, like, we can look after the strip better than Mr. House can, bearing in mind he's a horrible, horrible man. But yeah, like, I have absolutely no qualms with a lot of things. But yeah, it just annoys me that they aren't permanent, you know? Because reading a magazine does not give you temporary anything. It gives you permanent knowledge if you read it properly and you're actually paying attention. So, like, I don't know, it just bugs me a little bit. Is it Presidential Suite? No, it's Penthouse. I thought so. Penthouse we go. I'll get it right one of these days on the first... Hello? Like, that was a bit terrifying, but hello. Good morning. How you doing today? How's your week been? Alright. I want to see if I can upgrade him. That'd be really cool if I could. I can't move. Look at that. That's terrifying, but alright.
Mr. House had quite a setup here.
Nice.
I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network.
Very useful.
So, that's what the platinum chip does.
What does it do? Please explain to me.
Mr. House had a whole demonstration plan for you.
Huh, nice.
Just head downstairs to the lowest floor and check it out. You'll see.
Good to know. Oh, nice. I also managed to fit a date in between. What the fuck is this place?
Step closer to the demonstration area, please.
I don't think I want
So
to.
you're familiar with Securitrons by now, obviously. I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right? Our titanium
Technically.
alloy housing does a good job of protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms, fire, and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets at medium range.
That would explain why they were sometimes using lasers and didn't have any laser charge.
And crowd control, we have this handy-dandy 9mm submachine gun knife.
Nice. Nice.
All of this is old hat, right?
Yes. It's pretty standard, but it works.
Interesting. Turns out that those are our secondary weapons.
Then what's your primary weapon?
We've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary weapons.
Okay.
Imagine.
I mean, it seems like a bit of an oversight, but yeah.
Downloading the Mark II OS to all Securitrons on the network makes quite a difference.
Okay.
With the M235 missile launcher, we can engage ground.
Jesus fucking Christ. Not what I was expecting.
Grenade launching system makes us deadly in close range.
I don't like that. But I guess it'll be useful to have them on our side. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't give this to Mr. House. No. 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 I'm not happy with a man like that having this amount of power.
New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
Yes. I love how it doesn't give me an option. Oh, there's nothing there. Fine. Caesar hates me now. Good. Good, I am glad that Caesar hates me. Can we get rid of Caesar now? Oh, fuck off, Caesar. Which tribe should I get to know? Yes. Yes. Oh, great, the NCR hates me now too. I don't care. Why? Why would they not want... Like, that just proves that they aren't good people. I'm sorry, but it does. Nah, I'm gonna give the White Gloves a chance. Oh, is it? Oh, oh man. Okay. I thought. Is it not?
I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gamora.
Okay, so I do need to go and see Gamora. Right. Boomers.
They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base.
It's. I mean, if it keeps people away,
They can be convinced to fire
I think that works, honestly.
Legion or NCR though. Well, that'd be neat, wouldn't it?
Yeah. By the way, how did your date go, fanboy? Because it's always good to go on a date, and even if it doesn't work out, you still get to hang out with somebody, and you get to learn some things, and I think that's cool.
You.
Tribes. Great
The
cons.
cons are just.
Oh, fuck off.
They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway.
Well, can I make friends with them?
They were one of the tribes the three families pushed out of Vegas. A whole
Well,
bunch
what if
got
we just
killed.
let them come?
So they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept being so obnoxious. The
So they didn't even do anything. People just got annoyed by them.
So then they settled at Red Rock Canyon.
Oh, that's cool.
No getting rid
At least you know what you want. That's good. But yeah, I had a date with someone. We just kind of met up.
If you're tired,
Went for a bit of a walk. The weather was being fucking weird that day, so yeah. I mean, it didn't work out, but it wasn't bad. It's just I don't know. Maybe we could be friends, but we don't have anything in common. At least not enough in common in person to really go anywhere. But that's alright, that's life, innit? And the greatest thing about life is the funnest part is meeting new people. Ooh, speaking of, I managed to get the fabric I need to make my top. So I'm very happy about that. I'm just checking out whether I want to do green bias binding or black bias binding. And then once I've worked that out, I'm going to work on making it. For summer. Oh yeah, I control them now. I don't have to kill them. Still a bit terrifying when you first see it after, you know. Oh, that's cool. How did your last date go? Like, I'm happy if you want to vent about it. I love talking shit about bad dates. Oh, would you look at that? They're like actually moving around now instead of just standing there. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. But, you know. It's probably alright. Yeah. Like, we love to chat shit here. Girl, I don't think you should be moving like that. How? How are you moving like that? Did you see what she was doing? She's just kind of like bending and then just scooting along the ground. Oh yeah, that's a dead body I killed. Fair, forgot about that. Like, that's impressive, honestly. Also, I do like her outfit. I know that she has her tits out, but like all I'm saying is after top surgery, I would totally be down for wearing that. Also, I probably am going to get a very angry doctor because I contacted my doctor while they contacted me about the whole surgery thing.
No one but Omertas are allowed to carry.
Yeah, that's fine.
You'll get.
And like, oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, basically because most of the cost is the hospital stay. I said, hey, if I find a plastic surgeon who is willing to do it, can I get top surgery and bottom surgery done at the same time? Like, not bottom surgery, but like, you know, can I get the two surgeries done at the same time?
I sure do. But
Honestly, valid. I can keep secrets.
you look pretty trustworthy.
And this is why we have good speech. But yeah, the doctor's probably going to say no, and probably going to chastise me for that. But if you don't ask, you don't get, you know? Because if most of the money goes on that, it's fine. Ooh. Oh, fuck off. When people do that, they can... Nah. Like, if you don't like kids, that's fine, but don't be rude to someone about it. Like, yeah. Nice. I have no idea if one's bigger than the other. Probably is, I don't really care. Just want them gone. What is going on the strip?
I hear the Tops is always looking for new talent. Lord knows they've needed it for a long
Okay.
time.
That is probably true. That feels rude, and I don't want to piss him off. I need to be going.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Rude, man. I'm a customer. I was coming to see if you had, like, something I could talk to you about. This is not the place I thought. Given, like, how it was advertised on the outside, I expected something different. Yeah. Jesus, what? Who fucking does that? That is not a valid reason to do that shit. Jail. Straight to jail. Social isolation, honestly. Despicable behaviour. Like, I did almost key a guy's car last week, but that's because he almost ran me over. Like, that is one of the, like, valid reasons to key someone's car. If they almost hit you with it. But that's not a bullet dodge, that's a tactical nuke. That's an entire fucking missile right there. Some people, honestly. But yeah, like, I talk to people sometimes. Good. But, like, yeah, no, like, I've met some people, and things haven't gone well. But, like, you know, move on. Ooh, can I do that? Fuck yeah.
How many chips?
However many I've got. Like, genuinely, how much do I have?
Here's your chip. Have a good time.
I want to see how many, like, what do I have in, is it? So I have 100 in NCR. Damn, I've got 135 in Legion Denarius. Alright. So let's do that. Nope, wrong button. That's the button.
Welcome to Gamora.
I think I'm going to save them for some other, like...
How many?
Fuck yeah.
How many chips?
Can I just give you all of them, and then you just give me all of them?
How many chips would you like?
I don't want Legion shit on me anymore.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
But yeah, no, like, I've had some dates where people get weird about it, and it's just like, man, just move on. Like, I had someone, I can't prove that this is them who did it, but the timing was just so, like, strange that I genuinely don't see how it couldn't have been them. But, like, I told a dude I didn't want to see him again, and the next day someone tried to dox me during stream. Thank God my stream went down. But they actually tried to, they subscribed with my full legal name. It was a whole thing. And I'm just like, fuck off, man. And they also added some pretty fucked up shit after that, but it's just like, have some self-respect. But no, you're a better man than they ever will be. Or better woman, or whatever.
Have a good time, and good luck.
I've chatted to some people who are parents. Can I, like, exchange it back into caps? Is that something I can do?
In what currency would you like your pay?
Caps.
Caps it is.
Nice. Nice. So I can just turn my Legion money into caps.
Have a good time.
Oh, this is a good time. I'm gonna do that again. Okay, what are you pointing at, matey? Who said that? Who said that, honestly? Yeah, no. That's the thing. The amount of guys that come into my DMs like, oh yeah, discreet, down low, and I'm just like, then why? Why? I'm not going to be someone's secret. I have better things to do. Like, if we can't... Because I've dated a guy who's trying to be down low about it, and it's just stressful for no reason. He's just like, oh, do you think my dad's around here somewhere? I don't fucking know. I don't know who your dad is, because you won't tell me. Like, we go out in public and he's like, we can't hold hands because what if my dad sees? Like, dude, you're blind. I'm guiding you. He won't think anything, but go off, I guess. But hey, people are like that. I've never been down low, and I get that, like, people's family can, like, hurt them, or you can lose jobs and all of that. But it's more expecting people, you know? I'm not saying that people who are down low or aren't ready to come out don't deserve relationships. But they shouldn't be mad when people aren't ready to do that, because you basically have to put yourself back in the closet. Just, like, date them. Which, you know, it just hurts the person you're dating, and it's a whole thing. But that's life, isn't it? Nothing's black and white, everything's shades of grey. And it's hard to make a decision without it landing badly on someone, you know? Because if you say, oh, I hate down low people, then what about the people who aren't safe to come out? But at the same time, you know, it's all... Okay then. Well, I found the debaucherous part. That's a lot of pillows, is all I'm going to say. I hope they launder that shit. I bet you they don't. But hey. I don't know, I do just find it interesting though. Why does that door open outwards and the rest open inwards? I mean, I was down low about being trans for a bit, because I pretended to be a girl from like 18... Hi! From like... Also, I like that outfit. But yeah, from like 18 till 22, I think. After that, I was dating as an out trans man, not that it fucking mattered to anybody who matched with me, because they refused to acknowledge that, but that's a different thing. But yeah, and it is just interesting. Ooh, sweet level. I'm not going to steal your cigarettes. Why is it so smoky in here? That's because you've got fucking braziers. Who does that? No wonder there's holes in your ceiling when you've got fucking fire braziers. Use lights like a regular person. Like, you've got lights here. Don't put actual fire in the braziers. Put a potted plant on that shit. But yeah. Huh. Cool. Nice, fine. Hello, sir. Fine, I'm not gonna try and break into shit right now. I've got nothing against you lot. What is with the random, like, high bit of the ceiling? Who knows? But yeah, no. My thing is that the down low guys who come into my DMs, a lot of the time they're interested in me because they can pass me off as a girl to their parents. And I'm not cool with that. They're like, oh yeah, can you dress as a girl with my parents? And then, like, you know, hi. Please don't shoot me. This is... Oh, it's just a storage room. Okay. It wasn't, like, red, so you shouldn't get angry at me. I'm just saying. Just want the XP. The fuck is that noise outside? It's probably post, but still. Weird time for post. It's like fucking 3:30. Well, it's 20 to 4. Close enough.
The
Hi.
fuck are you looking at?
You, mate. What do you think? But yeah. I'm also still working out. I have got all my vaccines, so I should be good to go to clubs, even with the meningitis outbreak. Especially because I got masks. But still... It's also a money thing, really. I mean, drinks are expensive, and then... Because there's no public transport after midnight, I'm going to have to get a hotel. Unless I get someone to drive me home, and that's a whole safety issue, so... Who knows? Are you going to get mad at me again, mate? Please don't start yelling at me. Who are you pointing at?
What the fuck are you looking at?
What do you think I'm looking at? I'm so confused what his deal is. But I don't fucking know. All that being said, being back on testosterone is lovely. Starting to feel like myself again, which is nice. I've started reading my book, which I'm really excited about. Ooh, we found a door we're actually allowed to open. Wonderful. So yeah, I'm currently reading Eric Linnaeus. I'm on like chapter 2 or 3, I think. I'm really enjoying it. In the first chapter you get a demon bear, or is it the second chapter? Gotta love demon bears. Yeah, it like just starts with demons and murder and shit, which great way to start a book. Nice. Wait, do you need to have health papers to attend your local clubs? I don't know, but yeah, no. I also just got my blood test results back, which is lovely. They're so fast about that shit. I got the bloods like Wednesday, and they texted me this morning with my results, which is really fast. Found out that they don't test you for herpes in the UK. Like, unless you have symptoms, they just don't test because the tests almost always come back positive. So like, if you have symptoms, they'll just give you antivirals for like a week. Which, I mean, I guess works. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. It's interesting to know. Because one of the guys I'm chatting to, that I'm kind of friends with, he's immunocompromised, so I just want to make sure I don't have anything before I meet him. So yeah. Yeah, I'm like 25 now, so I'm kind of banging kind of clubbing age. I am a little bit old to be starting, but at the same time, yeah. Ooh, nice. I do not own any like leather clothes, if you get me. I've got like a leather bum bag that I got, hi. Oh, you have a name, I can speak
nice to
to
meet
you.
you. Do you need help with something?
I don't know.
I'm a close friend of some of the family.
Oh, nice.
I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great
I'm
room.
just talking to you because you have a name, mate. But alright.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Fair. Goodbye then.
See.
But, yeah, cool. Just a lot of pillows. Oh, that's a nice looking bed. Why don't we have more circle beds? Fair. Like, wouldn't leather, like, be a bad material for a duster? Would it? Or am I just making that up? I probably am. But who cares? Yeah, no, like, I tend to use microfiber for dusters. Is this just, like... That's weird. That's a weird little underground cubby thing. This whole room has a strange setup. Also, why is this room smoky when there's no fires lit? Who knows? It's also a very, very large room. I think this room is bigger than my entire house. Speaking of, I was doing the math, and I have technically found a way that I could afford surgery. Technically. But like, I really don't want to, because... I also, I used to have in my grinder, like a thing saying I don't do X for free, but it's led to so many guys just messaging and their first message is just how much. And I'm just like, fuck off, mate. I mostly put that in there to shut you guys up. But, you know. Oh, nice. Nah, main level. So I've taken that out and I've just put, like, I just don't do it, man. It's probably not going to work. There's a reason I put the whole payment thing in there in the first place, and it's because nobody listens. But hey, it's worth a try. I do find it funny though half the time. I get some weird messages. And I do like to have fun with them sometimes. I've just started, when it's obvious that a guy hasn't read my profile, I'm just like, so you didn't read it at all, did you? And most of the time they just go, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, you should be sorry. I spent ages setting up a profile for no reason. And you know these guys don't set up the profile. Exactly, and it's not even the description, it's also the bio. Like, they'll be like, oh, are you a top or a bottom? And I'm just like, It's in my bio. You have to fill that shit out when you get an account. Like, why are you asking? Or they're just like, oh, how old are you? It's like the second thing in my profile. It's next to my name. But yeah, I just find it funny. I really do. In a sad kind of way, if you get me.
Won't be missing Mr. House, that's good.
But hey.
Strip's better off without it.
I love how House is like, without me, the strip will be ruined, and everyone's just like, I'm so fucking grateful that dude is dead. Yeah. I wish, man. The thing is, I want to, like, meet up with somebody. I would love to have a boyfriend right now. Just to, like, curl up and watch TV together. Like not, like, sexually, but, I mean, I'm not saying not sexually, but, you know, just without that being the main intent. You know, just curl up, watch TV together, read a book in each other's arms kind of thing. Sweet shit. But then, you know, you message people and they're just like, oh, so, like, can we smash? I'm good, man. Yeah, platonic love is great. Platonic love is so much fun. I miss, like, wrestling with my best friend while watching movies and shit. Or just, like, you know, when friends are just like, oh, I'm cold, and you're like, put on a blanket, and they're like, I'm not gonna. So you just fucking burrito them, put them on the sofa, being like, shut up, put the blanket on. Like, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to just have friends like that, to hang out like that, all of those things. But nah, that's the thing. Where the fuck did my companions go? I've lost them. I've lost my companions. Fuck. Maybe they'll show up eventually, who knows. Or maybe I'll go back and find them at some point. Meh. But I have misplaced my companions. I was wondering why there was nobody trying to trip me, but I guess that answers it. Why is this grate so huge is also a question. Like, what the hell is that? I've never seen a grate that big in my entire life. At least not one that just leads to a hole. Is that actually a thing anywhere? You know? Is that actually something that exists in the real world, or is that just a Fallout thing? Just having a massive fuck-off grate in the middle of a street. Oh, who is causing problems? Anyway. But yeah, no. Platonic love is underrated. I'm having some great combos with people, though. I've got one guy, we're chatting about fashion. And I was thinking about asking if he wants to go to haberdasheries with me. That'd be great. I've got someone who, they have the streaming services that have heated rivalry. So I might be going around to their place so we can watch it together. You know, like, that's the kind of thing you want in life. Not just like 50 dudes in your DMs going, can I smash? Like, nah, I'm busy. That's also my favourite response, is when they go, but when can we meet? And I'm just like, how the fuck should I know? I've got shit on. But can't you make time for me? Why should I? Why?
Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
I've also just stopped being so nice to, like, the weird dudes on dating apps. Like, I know that you can just be like, oh, it's okay, or I'm sorry I didn't respond, but it's so much funnier when you don't. When you're just like, nah, I was busy. When they just go, oh, I'm sorry, I guess you don't want to talk to me anymore. Like, it's been 3 minutes. Like, I wasn't gone that long. You're an adult, you should have the understanding of object permanence. But, you know, fuck it. Hello. What has happened to my audio? Why is her audio gone? Great. Yeah, I killed Mr. House. I would like to see what you have. Oh, you have got some caps. That's nice. Oh, I'm going to take those Nuka-Cola, though. Right, what have I got? I should keep this. I don't think I want to, though. But yeah, no. I love sometimes when I'm just like, I want to just mess with somebody. I just respond, sorry, I was on a date. Like, I'm, like, even if I'm not. But when they've been trying to set up a date for ages and I've been like, oh, I'm busy, I'm just like, oh yeah, sorry I was on a date. But only if it's really obvious that I'm never going to meet up with them. Or it's like I've told them multiple times and they just won't listen to me, so I just decide to fuck with them at that point. The fuck is fatigue damage? Who knows? So sleepy. Yeah, that works. It doesn't work when you live in the UK though. We don't really have deserts. But hey, pre-business wear, hat, random outfits, cowboy hat, spring outfit. I have a lot of glasses. What is it like living somewhere where you have a desert? It just feels strange that those exist. Because we don't have deserts here. I've been to a desert once, but it just feels so surreal. There we go, getting rid of that. Yeah, no, that makes sense then. My friend used to live in Texas. What does that mean, Turbo plus one? That's not a stat, that's just the name of the drug. Anyway. Keeping that. I guess, I don't see the point. Because I don't use weapons that have weapon spread. Okay then. Okay. Still though, I'll keep it for now I think. Mentats, yeah, I don't really use them. But I'm keeping the Medax though, that was useful. Jet, I mean, I should probably start using VATs more, so I'll keep it. I don't see the point of keeping the Jake Juice though. Hydra I am keeping, because I'm going to use that as a last ditch health thing. Oh, we've got Grognak. Nice. Gotta love having some Grognak. I'm also currently working out if I can do a cosplay I want to do. So one of my favourite Doctor Who stories is a Doctor Who story called Invasion of the Nemanites. It's been my favourite since I was a kid. And I really want to do a cosplay of one of the ratings. So it's based in the Cliffs of Dover during Operation Doomsday. And they're trying to make sure Operation... No, not Doomsday, Dynamo. The Operation Dynamo goes ahead. And you're trying to help them... Well, the Doctor's trying to help them make sure that happens. It's really cool. Yeah, Texas is just... Especially right now. I pity you, man. I really do. Thoughts and prayers and all that. I will take all of these. What else can I have? Fine, I guess I'll take some shit out. Well, I'll take that one off. And then I guess I will have the laser pistol back. And I'll take the steady back, I guess. There we go. Goodbye. Though I don't know why she was being weird. Oh, look at that. Yay, I have my running speed back. Glorious. Well, I mean, I don't plan on leaving the UK, so I can't exactly fault you for that. And also, it's expensive nowadays to move anywhere. Have I ever actually been in the back rooms of this place? I don't think I have. Who opens the doors outwards? Why is there a bathtub in there? I'm sorry, but that is actually horrific. Why? Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, if you've got a good job and, like, you can't move for it, then stay, you know? Again, why are all the doors opening outwards? I guess it's not if you're facing inwards, but still. This is like a full apartment. Okay. What's behind door? Okay. Fair. we're not going to pick door number 1. We're trying to get them to like us. Vaguely, kind of, within reason. Huh. Oh yeah, 'cause you guys get like wildfires and shit, don't you? We don't have wildfires, but like this week we had weird weather shit. Am I not supposed to open that door? Just gonna... falling time. But yeah, no, I do find it interesting. Because like, for instance, on Wednesday when I went out, we had hail, snow, rain, and sun and extreme winds all on the same day. It was weird. I almost got blown over. Like, I'm not light by any means. I'm like 95 kilograms. And the wind almost blew me over. What do you mean that's possible? Like, I don't like that fact. I don't like that feeling of the wind trying to take me. It's not a hurricane and it's not a tornado, so it shouldn't be able to do that. But hey, I was fine. I didn't fall over, but still. There was a girl in my school who did get taken by the wind, though. But that's because she opened an umbrella. And she was, like, shorter than I was. And a lot lighter than me. So, yeah. But the wind is a weird thing. But yeah, we've had, like, rain and sun at the same time. And, like, it keeps snowing or hailing for some reason. Oh, nice. Fucking hell. Alright. That's one way of doing it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, not being able to go back because your grandpa fucked with a crime boss. No, your grandpa fucked with the army. That's worse. Like, yeah, maybe don't go to Mexico if your grandpa was affiliated with a crime boss and people are still aware of that fact. Yeah, maybe it's best to not. Yeah. But hey. Either way, though, just keep yourself safe and all that. But you have some wild lore. Most of my lore's pretty tame. I mean, it can get weird sometimes, but, like, weird in a kind of tame way. Like, the house I'm currently in, I think it was Gordon Brown. Is it Gordon Brown? One of the old prime ministers. He came for a barbecue here once, apparently. This was when I was a baby or before I was born. But yeah, my grandma invited him for a barbecue and he came. That's some of my weird lore. The education secretary came to my school because his daughter went there. We got locked in a classroom because the teacher knew that if they didn't lock us in a classroom, we were going to fight him, and we tried to throw stuff at him out the windows. So then they locked the windows, and we may or may not have been threatened with detention. Ah, fair. I mean, it's still probably a good reason to stay away. But hey. Nah, stuff's weird now. But, let's see. I mean, the UK at the moment, we've just got racists on the street, and all the cops are racist too. I do love watching the videos of people going up to the cops and being like, "Hey, so I'm boycotting for Palestine, right? Or I'm protesting for Palestine, right? And like, that's illegal. You can't do that." And they're like, "But if I said I supported Israel," they'd be like, "Oh, that's fine." Like, at least try. At least try to pretend. But nah. Things are weird. I saw a new type of postbox the other day. That's the kind of exciting news we get in Britain. I saw a postbox. Like, we normally have the red postboxes, and you either get them as, like, one tube, or you get, like, an oval one that's got two separate slots. I saw a square one that you could put parcels in, which I've never seen before, and is kind of cool. But yeah. Fair. But nah, some of the stuff. I also I follow an anti-fascist page, and at the moment they're posting a lot of compilations of Nazis getting punched, or like cops accidentally pepper spraying themselves or all sorts to like Billy Hill. Is it Billy Hill? Benny Hill? You know the funny comedy music. I'm shit with names, by the way, in case you hadn't guessed by this point. But yeah, no, it's quite fun. Uh, Weird shit. I still need to bake stuff. Although I did manage to not waste any food this week, because I made a weird dinner of everything that was about to go off. Because I had like salmon that was going to go off, and like half a cheese and some pork, like some cured ham or whatever. So I had like salmon and ham and cheese. It was weird, but it worked. Yeah, I do feel really bad for him though. Like he shouldn't have had to go through that. But, you know, hats off to him for being so like polite and so civil, I guess is the word. I don't know if the word is civil, but he is being the bigger man in this situation, and hats off to him. Like, honestly, he would have been within his right to crash out, but he's not, and he's making fun of them, but he's doing so in such a classy way when he's been through such horrible shit. Nice. I still need to listen to more of his stuff. I've listened to a few bits and bobs, but I'd never heard of him before this. Because I don't really tend to listen to new music. I'm late on everything. I didn't even know who Baby No Money was until he quit music. And now he's back again. But yeah, no. I like his stuff, by the way. But I'm always behind on music. I swear to fucking God, if I get stuck on the loading screen again, you better not do this to me, Fallout. Come on, guys. Really? At least it's not a black screen. At least we're still getting scrolling pictures, but please. Please don't do this to me again, guys. Nice. I remember last Christmas. Yeah, I know. Just last time I got stuck here for an hour, and then I had to force quit my entire PC to make it go away because I couldn't get it to close. Ah. Well, fuck it. If it won't load, I'm just gonna chat you guys for an hour while this does its thing. Because, you know, I've got an hour left on stream. Might as fucking well. But yeah, I just find it funny. But yeah, so last Christmas, I say yeah a lot. X-Love, who's one of the bands I listen to, they did covers. So they do covers for Christmas. And they chose, I think it, what is it? They chose an Ariana Grande song for their cover. And you can tell in the music video that they know exactly what the fuck they're saying. And they are having so much fun with this. Because it is an incredibly raunchy cover that is just full of innuendos. And they are having so much fun with it. And so many people in the comments are like, no, but they're Korean, they don't know what it's saying. Like, they don't know that it's a sexual song. They're not gay. And I'm just like, they know exactly what they're saying, and they're having so much fun with this. And they might not be gay, but they're definitely not straight, I'm telling you that much. But yeah, they're also not straight because they're not gender conforming, so immediately they're part of the LGBTQ. The amount of people that are trying to be like, no, they're like cis boys, and they're like straight cis boys, but like, they do feminine stuff, and I'm just like, the amount of interviews that disproves that. Let them have fun. Let them enjoy shit. Let them be who they want to be, you know? Let them experiment and all of that. Oh, I do love that stuff. Also, Gnarly is growing on me. I didn't like that song when I first heard it, but it is growing on me. Just for, like, it's cringe in a fun way. I mean, all cringe is fun. And people just need to stop getting so intense about it. Like, just let people have fun, really. But it is good. Seriously, how long is this planning on taking? Yeah, I'm just gonna let Fallout do its buggy little thing. That's fine. But yeah, so I've made a handle for my digital art pen. Because I need chunky grips on my pens to be able to use them properly. And that helped so much. I've gone from doing shaky, not very good art pictures to actually be able to get a straight line with it, which is lovely. It doesn't fit in its pocket now, but it kind of fits. I can make it work. And then, so I'm just learning how to use the program now. But that's all good. I've been doing some research into things. I'm still not sure if I want to do... I think it's like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, karate, boxing. There was professional MMA, but I don't think I want to do that one. Mostly because I have no intention of going professional. And a couple of other things. Oh yeah, if you're talking about the lip stain, I like it. It works. I've tried the other one. I like the other one a bit better, to be honest. But I think for going to the club, the bright pink one's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm going to try blotching it first and maybe doing a second layer next time. I'm just experimenting with it and seeing how I go. So yeah, it will be fun with things like that. And I'm still using like my massive vat of petroleum jelly to just do my lips. I'm not supposed to, but it's fucking working, I guess. So who cares? Let's see. So close to finishing day everything. Like, I'm getting so close to having 100 in a lot of the fields, which I'm excited by. Because then we can pick our next game. Should be able to hook up my Switch soon, so I was going to do a playthrough of Graveyard Keeper, just because I want more people to play that game. I fucking love it, and I really, really want people to be more aware of that game. Because it is one of my favourites. In fact, I would say it might be my favourite game. And it's really cheap as well, so, you know, I want to spread it as far as I can. I am still looking into getting a Switch 2 secondhand. Because I could trade in my Switch 1. I'm not sure how much I'd get for it, but I might get like 50 to 100 bucks. Depends, and I can put that towards it, but depends. And also I'm trying to save up for surgery right now. So, shit like that. What else? I'm gonna do some more work when I've got my, like, model ported over, so I can work on my new model sign. And I also need to watch some videos on how to rig, so that will be fun. Because we are pretty close to partner, and I think once I start doing some edits and getting some more people to watch continuously, we might actually make partnership, which will be exciting, because that means we can unlock bits. So I'm going to have to start thinking about what kind of stuff I want to give you guys to use bits on. I'm thinking definitely throwing stuff at me. I love when I see other streamers do that thing. It's just fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a bald redeem. I might do. You know, let people have fun with it. But yeah, I just want to work out that kind of thing. That could be fun. I'm also still looking for surgical tubing in this game, because I've got everything else I need for that. But hey. Oh yeah, I've been looking into getting a second-hand boombox. Like, I found one for like 16 bucks, but it's like an hour away from me. So I might get that. It does need a really thorough cleaning. But hey. Just so then I can listen to my music in my room. Because I've got a lot of CDs now. I'm also looking to get more stuff on CD. For second hand, obviously. Because if it pre-exists, why would I buy it new? I need to charge my mouse, honestly. I haven't charged that shit in ages, and I keep forgetting to turn it off. I've got more book stuff to read. I was thinking about... I'm trying not to overdo stuff. But trying not to start new projects and put too much stuff on my plate is, you know, like asking a hamster not to dig a hole. Which doesn't make sense to people who don't know rodents. But yeah, I'm going to do that shit anyway. So I'm also looking into possibly planning out a fanfic or a book or an web novel or something to write. Because I want to get back into writing, honestly. I haven't done it in ages. Well, I haven't done it seriously in ages. I need to plant some. Blah, I need to repot some plants. That's the direction the words are supposed to go. So that'll be fun. Also, my graphics tablet is really fucking old. They don't actually sell this anymore. So I looked, because I was trying to look up the specs and stuff and how to set it up on my new computer. And I went on the Wacom company, because it's a Wacom tablet, and they don't have it. Like, they're just like, what do you mean? This thing has never existed. And I'm like, well, it clearly does. I have one. And they're like, no. No, don't tell me this thing exists. And I'm like, but I have it. So what am I supposed to do with it? I think I got it in like 2016. I got it for when I went to college, because I was doing graphic design. But yeah, it was pretty cheap back then, actually. And now it's worth literally nothing because it doesn't exist anymore. But it still functions. It's like... It's a bit bigger than my phone. I think it's about the size of 2 phones next to each other. Let me see. 3 phones next to each other. A little bit. So it's pretty small. But it works. And I've got my old case on it. So I had a space case on it. But I painted the space case... That's a tongue twister right there. Space case. But I painted the space case with leather paints. So it's a little bit sticky now. I don't know why, but it is. And it's fine. It's slowly fading. But it's now navy blue and gold. Well, copper. Kind of. I don't actually know what colour the paint's supposed to be, but it's kind of copper, I think. Or brass or something. So yeah. That's fun. Yes. It matches my room, because my bedroom is yellow and navy blue. Because blue is a colour I associate with sleep and calm and things. And I try to use greens as my awake colour. I don't know why, my brain just does that and it's cool. But I was originally going to do a World of Warcraft themed bedroom based on Moonveil. Is it Moonveil? I haven't played World of Warcraft in fucking ages. But then I stopped playing World of Warcraft because I couldn't afford it anymore. And they were being dickheads. So, yeah, I changed the design, and now it is shark-themed, because you cannot go wrong with shark-themed. Well, you probably could, but those people lack the creativity and imagination I do. So yeah, I do want to get more shark stuff in here. I've got a shark head I need to mount. Not a real one, it's cardboard. But yeah, I also need to sort shit out. So, seriously, this thing has been taking... It's been 10 minutes now. And it is still just buffering along. Buffer along, at the bottom of the beautiful bright sea. I need to work on, No? We're not doing it then? It's not even... Aha! We're doing the... Can we do it now? No? It did a pop-up and now it won't do the pop-up. Fucking hell. Alright. Never mind. That's probably going to spam a load of shit in a bit because it's lagging. But, hey. Who wants to bet that when I finally am able to work out what's happened, like, Windows has gone and opened something again? I need to get them to stop doing that. Every single time I try and come up with music, it always ends up as some kind of, like, gothic church thing. And I don't know why. I think it's just fun to do, honestly. But yeah. No, my parents are going on holiday soon. So I'm going to have the house to myself. And because I don't have to worry about coming home late and stressing people out, I was thinking about maybe going out to a club. Like for the first time, and seeing how it goes. I don't know which one. And I don't really know when. But hey, I've never experienced the LGBTQ nightlife before, so why not? It's probably going to be Soho. Soho's like the only gay place I know in London. And I haven't been there since like 2014. So it'll be fun to check stuff out again. But yeah, I also need to edit my clothes. They're all too big on me again. But that's what happens when you lose weight. Yes, I hope so too. But hey, if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, as long as I'm alive, who gives a fuck? I can recover from whatever. That sounds worse than it is. But like, I don't have much on me, so if somebody tries to mug me, they're gonna get like an iPhone that sells for fuck all, some busted ass headphones, and all of that shit. So yeah. Oh, I always bring protection. I have a little baggie of like various condoms, not just for me, but because I like keeping them on me the same way that like I need to get some more tampons and pads, honestly, just because I like keeping them on me, so that if anybody needs one, I can provide it. And if anybody is planning on certain activities, I can make them take one. You know? Nothing like a good bit of shaming to get people to be safe. But yeah. Plus, it's just good to have them on you. They're useful for other stuff too. I mean, it depends on the other stuff, but you can use them for other shit. I need to up my first aid kit as well. I do want to carry a better first aid kit with me. I haven't got one on me at the moment because I'm currently working through it, but I need to get some saline. I think some bandages. If I get some clean bandages, I'm gonna have to boil wash them. And I'll probably get a case for them to keep them sterile. But yeah, and then I want to get... Thing is, I don't think that the sticky sutures do much. They've never helped me, and they've never really been useful. But I might get some. I don't know. I definitely want to get some burn gel. Burn gel is, you know, God-given. And let's see. I don't really want to get a skin stapler because I feel like I don't have the experience yet to use that. And I don't want to fuck someone up. But I do need to get a tourniquet. You should always have a tourniquet in your bag because you never know when it's needed and it can save a life. And I don't mean some shitty cheap one. A tourniquet is something you want to spend good money on. You don't cheap out when it comes to a tourniquet. You don't want to be using a belt or somebody's t-shirt and a twig. You want to have a proper tourniquet. And the other thing I want to get is, you know, silly bands, like slap bracelets. You can get stuff like that, but instead of a bracelet, it can be used as a neck brace or as a splint, which is really useful, so I want to get some of those. Just because, you know, if you're going out at night, drunk people do silly things, and you want to make sure that somebody's safe. Also, I'm always going to watch my cup, but also, I don't drink alcohol. So if shit tastes funny, it's going to be easier to tell. Yeah, 100%. First aid kits are very important. So yeah, saline is a really big one. But if you have a liter of water, that can be used for pepper spray, acid, etc. But you want to use saline for wounds because it's sterile, and it has to be sterile saline. And then, you know, you want painkillers like aspirin or ibuprofen, just because that's the most common thing you're going to need. But always make sure you ask someone if they have an allergy before you give it to them to cover your own arse. And then you want something for a splint, you want something for a tourniquet, or you want a good tourniquet, and you want some stuff to use as bandages. So yeah, just because as long as you can stop the bleeding, the rest can be dealt with. And you also need to remember that if anyone has a seizure, you should start timing. Yeah, I need to get new EpiPens. I forgot I gave mine to my dad. So my dad's got an allergy as well, but he's being a classic cis man. Well, like, no, he is being a classic cis man. He's just like, yeah, but I don't want to go to the hospital, and like, I don't see the point. Like, it's fucking free. We have the NHS. Do it. So because his allergy is more lethal than mine, I told him to take my EpiPens, and then if I swear to God, if he gets in another situation and he doesn't have them on him, I'm going to strap them to his leg with duct tape. Because I'm not fucking around with this. He's almost ended up hospitalized twice now. He almost died once. And it's stressing people out, and I don't need more things stressing my parents out. But hey, it means I need to get some more, because I also technically have a foodborne allergen that can cause breathing problems. I say technically because my allergen is rodents. So I shouldn't have a foodborne allergen, but I have reacted to food before. Which is a terrifying statement if you think about it. But yeah, my local GBK, or not my local, it wasn't even local, it was like far away, but yeah. Oh no. Dude. What is it with dads and that shit? Like so many of them, it's just, please, for the love of God, take care of yourself. But yeah. Sometimes, so my dad likes to stay up really late, even though he has to go to work at 6 in the fucking morning. The amount of times I've caught him staying up till 1. So I just turn the lights off in his office because we have smart lights. And he tends to get the hint and go to bed. Just like, go to bed, I swear to God. Like, But then everyone in my family has neurodivergencies, even the ones who refuse to accept the fact that they are clearly neurodivergent. Cough, cough, my father. Cough, cough, my grandmother. But, you know, so it works. Or if I'm downstairs, I just pop in. Oh, I can't relate either, because my stepdad is not my bio dad. My bio dad fucked off before, I was even a bump. I've had a dad now since I was 18, so yeah. But before then it was my grandpa. He was worse. Yeah. What is it with parents not being able to do the one thing that's asked of them? Like, either abort the kid, or fucking turn up. It's not that hard. Unless you're dead, just show up, you know? But, too many people are having kids when they aren't ready to have kids. And that's the fault of the system, who cares more about churning out workers than human happiness. And is also why abortion should be legal. Oh, but it's killing babies. My favorite thing to like say to somebody who says that shit is if you put a baby in a refrigerator, it dies. Or freezer. And if you put an embryo in a freezer, it preserves it. So it's not a fucking baby. You know? It's like when people go, oh, but if vaccines were healthy, you could put it on a spoon and eat it. Like, yeah, if broccoli's healthy, you can put it in a vaccine and shoot it. I mean, you still showed up, though. Like, you're still there. My dad accidentally made me when he was 19. And then he ran away. He moved house to avoid child support, which I'm sorry is the most pathetic thing. Like, you sold your house and moved house to avoid the government for child support? Like, okay. Okay, yeah, no. I mean, true, actually. But yeah, the UK is getting more and more anti-abortion, and it's terrifying, because I know what it was like before. Well, I don't know because I was there, but I know because I have a special interest in that kind of thing. What happened before abortion was made legal? It didn't stop, just people died, you know? Like, before birth control and before abortion, women would have 9 kids and kill themselves, or die because they got pregnant with the 14th kid and tried to abort it, and bad things happened. You know? They'd end up bankrupt or in workhouses. But, you know, babies deserve life. Yeah, they do. They deserve a good life. They deserve a life with a parent who has the time and energy and love to give them. They deserve a parent who is in a financially stable position. And that's not, like, I know some people are going to be like, then we should stop poor people from procreating. Fuck off, no. Like, I know people who have barely got 2 pennies to rub together, and they give their kids everything. Like, they do everything possible to give their kids a good life. And I know people who have billions and couldn't give 2 shits whether their kid is even at home or what their kid is doing. So it's not about how intelligent someone is or, you know, how much money somebody has or what job they have. It's just about whether they're ready to be a parent. Exactly. It's just not right. And it also leads to so much stigma, for like young mothers as well. Like, oh, well, you shouldn't have. They're teenagers. They're gonna. Especially when you only teach them abstinence and they don't know what's gonna happen. So I love Called Midwife, and it is based off real events, but the later series are... I mean, it's based off things that did happen, but it is still a fictional story. And one of the stories that was so tragic was this little, like, 13-year-old girl who... She had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend wanted to do stuff, and she said it felt good, and then she ends up pregnant, and she doesn't understand that she's pregnant. She doesn't understand what it means. She doesn't know that there's a baby inside her. When she gets told what that means, she's terrified. She thinks she's dying. Like, she barely started having her periods before this happened. And, like, that's not healthy for any kid. Like, that's not cool. And I can't believe that anybody could look at, that happening in real life, because it does happen in real life, and think it's good. Like, if a kid doesn't even understand what's happening to their body, how do you think that them having a baby is okay? I mean, the fact that a baby is having a baby is just a horrific thought in itself, but it happens, and it still happens to this day. And it's messed up, and it's really important that the people, put a stop to that shit. And I still can't believe people having to fight against child marriage. Who the fuck is fighting for child marriage? Like, if you believe that child marriage is okay, keep that shit to yourself and never tell anyone. Like, if I had such a horrific, like, desire, you couldn't get that shit out of me with torture. I wouldn't tell anyone that. I can't imagine saying that proudly, that you want child marriage. Specifically, child marriage to adults. Like, no, that's disgusting. But, there are people who fight for that shit, and it's gross. But there's so much in the world we need to fight for. And the main thing is just, exactly, we should be better than this. We should have been better back then, too. But, yeah, the fact that there are still shit we have to fight about, that we shouldn't have to, is just... It's not even that it's wild, it's depressing. But that's just why you gotta not shut up about it, If people are like, oh, we shouldn't talk about that, it makes me uncomfortable, keep talking about it, If it makes you uncomfortable, do something to stop it. Don't just tell people to shut up about it, And that's the thing. I'm done being told, oh, but that's not something we discuss in polite company, or, oh, well, that's not really appropriate for the dinner table, or anything. Like, it's my channel, I'm going to talk about stuff. If it makes you uncomfortable, you're free to leave. But just know that I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm not going to let anybody tell me not what to say and what not to say, unless I'm actively hurting somebody. And by actively hurting somebody, I mean being hateful, being racist, promoting hate speech, something that is actually illegal. Because this is a sex-positive page, and it's going to be a sex-positive page, and I'm going to talk about stuff. And I've had people on here ask me not to talk about that stuff, or not to bring up the methods I use not to self-harm, when that could genuinely help someone, because it makes them uncomfortable. And I don't want to hurt people, I really don't. I don't want to make people uncomfortable. But at the same time, nobody is making you stay here. I know that I don't have many followers, and that every follower counts, but I'm not going to change who I am to appeal to people. That's not the point of this page. It's really not. So yeah, I'm going to talk about dark subjects. I'm going to talk about uncomfortable things sometimes. And I'm not doing it in the shock and awe, I'm going to terrify people with this information. I'm doing it to try and help people. I'm doing it to raise awareness, or because somebody out there might be going through that and might need that information that helped me at the time. And maybe somebody in the comments has been through something similar and they can chime in with what helped them. And having access to that information, especially in today's world, when they're trying to actively stop you having access to information, is so important. And I know I've got really serious and I've stopped joking and everything, but it is, Thanks to digital IDs in the UK, they've actually shut down a lot of the Alcoholics Anonymous support groups and the support groups of people who are dealing with drug addiction, which has led to suicides. It has led to people taking their own lives because their support network and their help system is taken away. Not because they couldn't provide digital ID, but because the companies shut down. The pages shut down because of the government pressure. That's what censorship does. It kills people. It doesn't make the world a better place. It doesn't protect puritanical values the way people think it does. It kills people. If you burn books, if you ban books, if you want people to shut up about things and not talk about it because it makes you uncomfortable, when you have every right to just not engage, nobody's making you. But if you stop people from talking about it, if you take away their right to freedom of speech, you're killing people. And also, I don't want to hear shit from Nazis. I don't want to hear their bullshit views. But I want them to talk about it, because I want to know who to punch. I want to know who to avoid. You know? Is Mein Kampf a horrible book written by a horrible man? Yes. But we study that book so that we can know about their mindset and so that we can understand why these things happened and spot them in future. The Nazis burned so many books. They destroyed one of the largest collections of trans infrastructure from a trans hospital. Trans people existed. They were treated. They were given medical care. And the Nazis burned that. They took it all away. And now people are saying, oh, but like trans people haven't existed and like until recently. No, we did. You burned the information. You destroyed it. And now you're trying to tell us that we don't exist, that we've never existed. Exactly. They destroy art, they destroy creativity, and then they turn around and say, what do you mean that never happened? Like, no, you're a bad person for liking that. You're a bad person for engaging in that. And honestly, if you can't tell the difference between a disgusting portrayal of something that is purely there for shock and awe, and somebody just mentioning a topic for plot purposes or to bring awareness or for whatever, and doing so in a way that isn't actually that triggering to a lot of people, that's on you, you know? Like, I've read shit that would make most antis' toes curl, that would make them vomit and freak the fuck out. I have read horrific shit in my life, and it hasn't triggered me because of the way it's been written, and because it's been written by people who either actually understand these things, or who respect them enough to do it properly. You know what I can't watch? I can't watch Bridgerton. The rape scene in Bridgerton is so triggering for me that I physically can't watch that show. The rape scene in Downton Abbey that was sprung on me out of nowhere with no warnings was so traumatic to me, I had to stop watching the show for over a month and had nightmares and panic attacks for 2 weeks. But do you see me calling for those shows to be banned? No. They're TV shows. So many people like them. They're mainstream. But I've read, like, dark yaoi and dark boys love that is more respectful over those things than modern day mainstream television programs. But people will say, oh, but you're writing about this, so you're glorifying it. I fucking hate that word. Glorifying it. The people who say that shit don't even know what they're talking about. And it irritates me to no end. I can only read dark media. I've been reading dark media since I was a child. Because I have so much trauma that I find that I can't relax when I'm reading, you know, happy media and all of that. Because I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm waiting for the things to go wrong. I'm waiting for something to go horribly wrong, for somebody to get hurt. I can't trust it and I can't relax. The books I read when I was a child are things that people think should be banned. Exactly. And people are like, oh, but that's different. How? Explain to me how it's different. And basically it comes down to, but I like that show. So it's different. It's okay because I like that show and I don't like your show. Which is not a valid reason for anything. You know? Like, the books I read as a kid, I've got, like, let me see. I can vaguely see them from here. I've got A Year Without Autumn, which is a book about a girl going through time, accidentally comatosing her best friend's brother, and having to deal with the repercussions of her actions and the consequences of death It is a heart-wrenching book, full of anguish and death, and it's got really deep implications. And a lot of people will say it's not suitable for children. It's a children's book, but they would say it's not suitable for children. And I read that when I was like, I think 11, and that book has stayed with me to this day because of how poignant it is, because of the messages it teaches, and because of how much I love that book. Another book is Brother in the Land. It is a book from a 13-year-old's perspective of the horrors of atomic war. It has stillbirth, it has child mutilation, child death, forced work and slavery, concentration camps, military police, and other dark topics. It's a children's book, written by an author who only writes dark children's books. And we read it in school. And I still have a copy of it to this day, because I love that book so much. And I find it calming to read. I really do. And a lot of people would say that that's messed up, you know? But Harry Potter contains child abuse, and that was a critically acclaimed book. So the only reason I liked Harry Potter was because I could associate with him so much. And, you know, it's just interesting to me how many people will judge things and hate things just because they don't get it or they don't understand it. But calling for something to be banned, calling for something to be destroyed, or for people to be imprisoned for writing things that hurts nobody is a disgusting take. It really is. And the people who say it should be ashamed. Because it's fascist. It is. Censorship is a fascist thing. It is a thing for control of the masses, and it is a key point of fascism. It's the shit the Nazis did. Am I calling people who are antis Nazis? No. But I am saying you should maybe look at where it's coming from, and maybe have a think about that, you know? Jesus fucking Christ, this game is just stuck, isn't it? It's going to be a pain in the arse to delete this, or to fix it. I hope I don't lose much game progress. I don't even know where I was, honestly. Eh. But yeah, I know I've been really dark about stuff, but it's important topics to have. It really is. And I hate seeing antis all over my time page. They also don't even understand what they're talking about. And it really grinds my gears. It does. Because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They really don't. And for somebody who doesn't even research what they're talking about, they speak like they're a fucking god on the matter. Like, there's loads of shit I don't understand. So I either learn about it or I keep my mouth shut. Or I preface that I don't know shit about it, and I ask a question. You know? But the internet is a vast place. So, you know. Exactly. But yeah, the internet is a wide place. If you don't like something, find something else. You know? I hate foot fetish content, so I don't engage in foot fetish content. You know? It's as simple as that. You can just mute someone and move on. On Twitter, you can say, I don't want to see this, and move on. Like, it's that simple. And unless somebody is actively hurting another person, or hurting themselves, mind your business. You know? I'm going to speak out about AI, though, because it's literally killing people. Like, it is literally killing people, it's stealing jobs, and it is hurting people. But, like, I'm allowed to because, like, it's fine and everyone else is doing it. Like, you don't get to use that excuse when it's actively hurting people. When people have died because of the pollution from AI data centers. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. I wish it would fucking die faster. I might bake cookies, you know. When AI dies, I might bake cookies. I don't normally bake cookies because I'm not supposed to eat them and they make me really queasy. But I might bake cookies as a special treat because I fucking love them. God, I'm such a classic person with a intolerance. It's such lactose intolerant behavior being like, yeah, this thing makes me violently ill, but I love it. But yeah. I almost posted to Twitter something the other day. But I just can't be fucking arsed to deal with the amount of butthurt people that it's going to cause. But honestly, this is not a threat against somebody's life because he's old enough that he's going to die of natural causes soon. But when Trump is declared dead, I'm baking cookies. I am. I'm doing it. I'm baking cookies. Because, oh, just, it's a day to celebrate. Exactly. Lactose intolerance people are like, I shouldn't drink this, and it's probably going to cause me horrific pain and, like, trauma, but I'm gonna do it. Why? Because I can. Yeah, I do that shit. I'm just like, I shouldn't be eating gluten, and I shouldn't be eating dairy. But not eating gluten and dairy is such a pain in my ass, so fuck it. Yeah. I might try alcohol actually when I go to bars. I mean, I probably won't because it's fucking expensive. But I might. Um, just because, fuck it, they've got good cocktails there. And I might try a cocktail or two. Maybe I could find someone to split a cocktail with. That would be cool. But yeah, because I am old enough to drink now. I just don't like it, honestly. Well, no. I will drink, what are they called? Alcopops? Exactly, it's so expensive these days, it's not even worth it. But you know those, like, do you guys know what WKD is? Wicked? We have this thing called Wicked in the UK, and it comes in vibrant colours, and it's basically vodka and, like, Kool-Aid. It's basically just vodka Kool-Aid. It's fizzy, and it's full of sugar, and you can't taste the alcohol, and most of them taste like raspberry, because blue is the most common. My favourite is the red, and I used to drink those when I was like 18. Well, no, I drank them for like a month, and then I realised that I was just drinking them to get drunk, so I stopped. Yeah, they do. That's the markup. It's always the drinks that are the markup. It really is. Like, they mark you up so much on shit. It's also, like, not even worth it half the time. But I'm probably just gonna get a, like, soda cranberry. You know, it's like a vodka cranberry, but you just have soda water instead. Fireball is the drink of twinks with mental health issues. I'm sorry, it is. Like, people don't drink Fireball because they like the taste. People drink Fireball because they have memories they don't want to remember anymore. It's like when my friends used to have bottles of Smirnoff in their bags. Like, you're not drinking straight Smirnoff because you like it. You're drinking Smirnoff because you want to regret living and you want to forget things. And if I want to forget things, there are cheaper ways of doing it. But yeah. Like, if I want to forget things, I read books. Like, I find fantasy worlds that I can forget everything and just live in a world. Or I sleep, you know? I mean, I often have nightmares, but sometimes I don't. Or I do a movie marathon and watch random shit. Or I game, you know? When my mental health was at its worst, I used to stay up and play Fallout all night. I would play Fallout with the sound off and listen to, like, audiobooks on my phone. And I'd just stay up all night doing that, because night is when my mental health is the worst. And I'd stay up until dawn, or until I got tired enough that I'd curl up and go to sleep. And hey, once you've bought the game, that's free. I mean, you've got to pay for the electricity costs, but that's way cheaper than alcohol. And it doesn't fuck up your kidneys and liver. So yeah. Yeah. See, it's good for reflecting those sorts of things. Like, when I want to reflect, I go out to, like, the wetland center, or I go on, like, a nature walk or something, and I do nature photography. But, nah. I just put that shit in boxes and stay distracted. Yeah, no. There's so much shit I can't forget, but at the same time, if I don't have time to think, I don't have time to remember. So that normally works. I've just got to make sure at no point is my brain quiet, you know? So I listen to shit all the time, I will read constantly, I'll just always have something going. My therapist used to say it was unhealthy, but you know, the alternatives are worse, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Yeah, when one of my pets died, they were like, "Are you gonna grieve?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna stay busy." I didn't eat for like 3 days. I just went flat out, and I just stayed busy doing shit. and I wouldn't stop to eat, and I wouldn't really stop to sleep. So yeah. Yeah, that's good. The downside is sometimes it gets pulled up. I had a memory that I had managed to completely forget. I'd buried that shit so deep that I could not remember it. And then I was watching an r/slash video in 2016, and something triggered the memory to come back, and now I can't get rid of it. So that was fun, because I'd forgotten that had happened, and now I have flashbacks again. So that's fun. Although it does explain why I was suddenly claustrophobic in secondary school when I wasn't in primary school. So yeah. Yeah. You just got to stay busy enough that you don't remember what you're supposed to remember. The downside is I also can't remember the important stuff, like what I have in the fridge and if I've eaten. But you have other stuff for that, you know? So yeah. I mean, it's less about finding a healthy coping mechanism and finding the least unhealthy coping mechanism, you know? Because, yeah. But hey, we're all gonna slowly get better. You just have to stay alive long enough for time to do its work. I know that some people say that, like, sleeping with people is a good way. That one doesn't work for me. Tried it, doesn't work. Makes me have more time to think. So, I don't like it. But yeah, try different things. See what works for you. And just remember, always try and do stuff as safely as you physically can, you know? Like, I mentioned, because I was at the sexual health place this week, and I was like, hey, I was considering maybe trying poppers. Because you can tell them shit, they're not going to tell anyone. And she just went, yeah, sure, just don't sniff it. Like, don't put it under your nose and sniff it. Like, open it on, like, a table next to you and let it kind of fill the room and breathe it in naturally. Because if you put it under your nose and you sniff it, it causes the blood vessels in your head to expand, and it can cause people to pass out. So that's good to know. I might try them, I might not. Who cares? Fair. I mean, it does work sometimes. The downside is that, like, you've got to make sure you're in the right headspace to, like, stand up for yourself, you know? I just realized what that sign says. How have I spent that long not realizing that somebody wrote on the street sign, "Toss my Caesar salad"? Do you think Caesar would be mad about that? Or "Toss my salad, Caesar"? Is that what it's saying? I'm going to check when it comes back around again. But either way, that has like two different connotations in this world that it doesn't in the regular world, and I just want to know how Caesar felt about that, because I feel like he wouldn't have liked it. But yeah, just make sure you always got protection if you're doing that kind of shit. You know? I need to get some, like, more stuff, just because I'm following some content, and I love listening to sex worker content because, honestly, they have some great takes. And one of them is talking about how the amount of guys that are just like, oh, but I'm allergic. And before she wouldn't have, like latex free. But then she got latex free and she's like, it's fine, I have latex free. And the amount of them that just went, oh, actually, the regular's fine. Like, the fuck are you trying to do, my guy? Don't play that shit. That manipulative bullshit. Like, nah. I hate that shit when people do that. Also, when people go, oh, but like, I don't like wearing it, it hurts. Like, don't continue, just go, okay, then you can leave. Like, it's not gonna happen, but you have to be in the headspace to stand up for yourself. That's the thing. But never ever put up with people who try and make excuses to why you should have unsafe sex. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. And don't do that to yourself. You're worth more. You really are. Each and every one of you is worth being respected, worth being treated with respect, with kindness, and with care. And if people don't want to do that, they're not worth your time. So yeah. This is what happens when Fallout is not here to provide context or things to talk about. Conversation gets fucked up and dark. So yeah, fun times. I was also thinking about getting some new shoes. I don't really want to get new shoes, so I've got two pairs of shoes. I've got winter boots, and I've got non-winter boots, you know, they're just shoes. But the just shoes aren't waterproof. They're fine in dry weather, but I forgot when I bought them that I live in London. So, when it rains, I might as well not wear shoes, basically. So I need to maybe get some waterproof shoes. They've got some leather ones I might get. Yeah. I would if it was canvas, but they're not canvas. They're like mesh. They're that sports mesh, which is what bothers me about it. They're currently drying downstairs because I threw them in the washing machine. Because they were annoying me. And then I'm going to change the color of them again, but this time with Sharpies instead of dye. Nice. Neither of my shoes are like proper shoes. They're both barefoot shoes. Because I found that if I don't have ground feel, I fall over. I fall over less now. So yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of shoes. They're supposed to be dirty. That's why they shouldn't come in the house. Shoes are outside things. And then I have inside shoes. But I only use them for the bathroom because I used to wear them all around the house because I was told to by a doctor. And then I noticed there was a correlation between times I wore my shoes inside the house and times I fell over. So I stopped doing that shit. And I fall over way less, which is fun. So yeah. But I do wear them in the bathroom because there is tile in the bathroom. And wet tile causes slippages. So yeah. Seriously, Fallout, what is going on with this? It's been 50 minutes, god damn. We're gonna... No? No? Okay. I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna get out of this, because bearing in mind I can't even get... Haha! You fucker! Every time. Occasionally I can get it up, and then it just goes away, and I don't know how I'm doing it, or why it's not working the other times. Ya bastards. Ah, fine. Can we? Can we please? I require the windows. Ah. Gotta love technology. Yay. Hmm. But yeah, I just don't agree with shoes in the house. Also, bikes in the house. I pick up my bike to take it to where it gets stored. I don't drag that shit through the house. Yeah, it does say toss my salad Caesar. That changes the meaning of the sign so much. Who has that much of a hard-on for Caesar? Who? And what does Caesar think about this, honestly? Who knows? But hey, it's the apocalypse. I guess people stay freaky. It doesn't matter how many bombs you drop on them. They stay freaky. Even in the Fallout world. I mean, that's to be expected. I mean, we've met some of the characters, but it's chill. I've had, like, lots of shoes in the past. I do have a pair that I've now turned into gardening shoes. They are New Balance, I think. But yeah. But they've just become my gardening shoes now. I bought them for a wedding. Because I don't like formal shoes, but I figured some nice, clean trainers would work. Exactly. I still need to find him a sex robot. I still haven't managed that. So I do need to find him that sex robot that he wants. Which I would do if Fallout let me play my game. Seriously. So yeah, what I'm probably going to do with these... Oh, I don't keep them outside, I keep them inside. I just take them off when I get in, and then I have a shoe cupboard they go in. Like, we have an entryway, and the shoes don't leave the entryway. It would be more of an entryway, but, not my house, obviously. So just the whole hallway is shoe zone, and I spray it with Zoflo and stuff to keep it clean. Yeah, fair. Fucking hell. So just to let you know, when it does get to 5, I'm probably going to do sign-offs. And then there might be some weird tech shit going on because I'm basically going to force quit my PC. Since apparently that's all I can do, and that should quit stream as well as the game at the same time, which is kind of what happened last time. Ooh, I should see if I can do this now. Does that work? Is that going to do something? Who knows? Last time I did that, I just did Control Alt F4 and Alt F4, but the last time I did that, it just kicked me off stream. So we'll find out. Doesn't seem to be affecting Fallout though. This thing is harder to kill than a cockroach. But you know, there's worse things in the world. So yeah. See, I kind of feel like I would... I don't hate Crocs, right? I don't hate Crocs, but I don't like the squeaky sometimes when you walk with them. And I also don't like that I live in a wet country, and so having shoes with holes is not really, you know, a good idea. But I don't hate them. I'm just not a big fan of how they feel. I was a big Birkenstocks fan. I've still got my old pairs of Birkenstocks, which I'm probably going to clean up and I might use in summer. But the soles are just so thick, and I stub my toe so much in them. Just because I can't tell what my feet are in space. But they are good shoes. It's just every time you wear them, you have to, like, you know, break them in again. Or you have to break your feet into wearing them again. That's alright. They're really good for, like, sole support or whatever, or arch support or whatever it is. Also, my little thing is because I've got ADHD, and I've got the type of ADHD where caffeine works opposite on me. I've been drinking tea before bed, which is really helping me get to sleep. It's what I do when my mental health is, like, fucking with me. Like, when my brain is being too loud to let me sleep, I just make a cup of tea, and I curl up, and I read a book, and I drink my tea. And then after 30 minutes after drinking my cup of tea, I get sleepy, and I can go to bed. So yeah, it works. I also use it for studying. I do have Monster downstairs, and I could drink Monster, but I don't actually like Monster. I was trying to like Monster because it was like, oh, everyone drinks Monster, but yeah, I don't. So yeah, if anyone wants some slightly old Monster, you know, I might offer that to people. Be like, hey, thank you for coming over. Would you like a Monster? It is not cold. It is also like 2 years old, but would you like a Monster? It's unopened. Who knows. I do offer people candy and stuff, mostly because it's candy I'm trying to get rid of. Yeah. I should like Monster. I'm part of like all of the groups that love Monster. But I just don't. I really don't. And I should, but I don't. I might try G Fuel or something like that. But nah. Although my favorite Monster is I think it's the pink one. I've been trying all the different flavors to see if there's one I like more. I don't hate the Mango Loco, I think it is. But yeah, the pink one is like my go-to, or it was my go-to, just for studying in the summer. As long as it's cold as sin, so I don't have to taste it too much. The white is my least favorite. I fucking hate the white. I really do. And the standard, the regular one, I don't like that one either. Maybe. I might give it a shot. But yeah, I also just don't really drink energy drinks, because to me they're a sleep aid. So I'd rather just have tea, because it's hot. And I can put honey in it. So yeah, I don't drink coffee anymore, but I used to. I might try boba again, because I'm not big on boba because of the texture. But it might be a great summer drink. Or I might do fruit tea, which is like milk tea with fruit flavors. I don't know. I might see what's available in the summer and try some new things. Especially if I can do milk tea that's got vegan. You hot country people and liking your tea cold. Yeah, no, I don't massively like cold tea. There's something about the flavor of it that just tastes off to me. I can't do it. I've tried it, but yeah, I do want to try get into it more because drinking hot tea in summer is agony. It's suffering. I hate it. But yeah, I'm a hot tea person. I just I need to try cold tea more, but it just tastes funny to me. It also depends on the tea as well. I found that I like tea so much more now that I'm not like brewing it in the British way. Maybe. I should put that on my throne, you know. That could be a like fun thing, doing like a different stuff around the world thing. I don't know. But yeah, here we've got Liptons. Liptons taste like shit. I hate Liptons. And somebody in the UK is going to hate me for that, and I don't care. I don't like Liptons. Also, Lipton's is on the boycott list, so I have an excuse not to buy it anymore. They do have Arizona iced tea in Lidl, but they have the cherry one only at the moment. They have like cherry blossom Arizona iced tea. Or they've got like lemon, I think is the other one. But I just want it plain. Or they've got the green tea. I think it's like green tea and cherry blossom is the cherry blossom one. Because it's cherry blossom, or it was cherry blossom season. I don't know if it still is. But yeah, I don't know. Just trying to work out. I mean, technically it is 5. I should start winding up. And work out how to make this thing shut down. So yeah, we've had deep talks today. We've also had technology being a dickhead. But yeah. So, I mean, as I've said, do whatever you need to do as long as you're not hurting somebody to get by. Find the least destructive or the least unhealthy coping mechanisms, because what's most important is staying alive, honestly. And, like, respect each other, honestly. If nobody's hurting somebody else, or if somebody ain't hurting anyone else, and if they aren't hurting themselves, mind your business, you know? You can judge them quietly, just don't say shit, because that's mean. Or say shit, but do it in a jokey way. Don't be, like, mean about it, or whatever, I guess. That being said, if you drank water today, yes, water, I know we were just talking about iced tea and Monster, but please, for God's sake, drink some water. But, you know, if you drank some water, I'm proud of you. If you woke up today, I'm proud of you. If you've had something to eat, even if it's small, even if it's just a chocolate bar, I'm proud of you. And if you do one thing today that makes you smile, then I'm proud of you for that too. And with that being said, I'm going to attempt to shut this thing down. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to find out. So, I'm just going to try pushing the power button, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm playing with fire right now. But hopefully, this is Spike signing off.